Warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Some things can steal your sunshine.
Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When you stay in your home, what you love gets to stay too. From the gardens that grow wild to the grandkids that run wilder. From the Friday night baseball games to the Sunday morning brunches. Even the daily crosswords and weekly book clubs. There's room for it all with help from Home Instead, the largest in-home senior care network with over 30 years of trusted experience delivering the peace of mind you deserve. Visit Home Instead online for a better what's next.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-001291. 001289. 001292. PSI is license number 1358.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
It is Travis Rogers. It is DeMarco Farr. Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Mornings 9 to noon right here on 710. And here we go. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch. First pitch. As Craig Bergman joins the fellas to talk all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Nothing else. Hear first pitch every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 9:30 as we bring you all that baseball talk you love. First thing in your day. Live from LA Live on 710 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app. And watch it on YouTube Live at ESPN Los Angeles. The Travis and DeMarco Show and First Pitch with Craig Bergman, made possible by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Right now.
Yeah! What's up that? How about that last night?
That
was awesome.
So fun.
It really was.
From beginning to end, it was so fun.
No notes. Other than more of that, please.
Yeah.
It was just it was great.
All of it.
There was nothing about that I didn't deeply enjoy last night.
Especially Kershaw. Kershaw mic'd up was fantastic. He is by far, to me, the best mic'd up player that I've seen.
Can we
in
do
any
that
sport
all the time in baseball? If you did that all the time, I'd never miss a game. That was so
but
much fun.
While he's not going to do it while he's pitching,
I mean, I wouldn't be able to ask him questions, but him talking, mic up everybody so I can hear it. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I wouldn't miss a game.
They try to do it sometimes in games, and it's a little bit weird. You know, like the Apple TV broadcast.
They do it on Sunday Night
Mookie
Baseball.
Betts, and Sunday Night Baseball they'll do it sometimes. It's just crazy. Like let's say Mookie's at short, right?
Yeah.
And he is talking while he's fielding a ball. Tends to mess that up. When he's talking, when they're talking.
I did think about that in the middle of his windup. What if he went,
It has happened before.
There are virtually no circumstances where they're going to do that in games that matter.
Yeah.
But during the regular season and certainly during an exhibition game like an all-star game, mic up every guy.
So cool.
Pull the best parts of it that you can, put together a supercut of it. What makes the thing that they did last night so incredibly exciting as far as the mic up goes, and we'll talk about all these different things, was that he's having a conversation with the guys in the booth.
I gotta throw cheese.
It's not just that we're eavesdropping on what's being said. Like that would be one thing if it's just you're kind of listening in as he's talking to Max Muncy or to Mookie Betts in the infield or the meeting with Will Smith on the main.
Yeah.
But they're asking him questions like, well, I don't know. Maybe let's see what Will wants to throw here. Maybe it's a curveball.
I don't have a slider.
So Smoltz goes, throw him a cutter. He goes, I don't have a cutter, Smoltzy. It's like, first of all, Smoltz, do your prep. Second of all, wake up out there.
He's a Hall of Famer with 3,000 strikeouts.
Awesome.
Like, you better know what he throws.
It was pretty
He's been around for quite some time.
And look, you said it. We've had this conversation, DeMarco. I don't know if there's anybody that I am more certain would be a television megastar than Clayton Kershaw.
He's great.
I don't know if he'll ever want to do it because to do it a lot, I don't think would interest him. He's got his wife, I think they're having their fifth kid.
They're having another one.
They're getting ready to have their fifth kid. So
good for them.
Yeah, they're going all in.
Yes.
So good for them. But occasionally dropping in for a national broadcast, a postseason broadcast, because he's got the perfect combination of what you're looking for. He's got a resume, which speaks for itself. We don't need to go. He's a made man in every possible way. He is insightful. Like, he can speak to it in a way that's relatable, that's not super techie to where you're like, I don't even know what he's talking about. He can talk about technical things in a very relatable way. He's funny.
Yep.
Which is not easy to be.
Right.
Suck it, big dumper.
He's critical. Like, he will, when he sees something that kind of sucks, he'll say, hey, that kind of sucks.
Did you follow Smoltz when he was a player? Was he funny, insightful, everything?
He's insightful. He's not funny.
He's not funny.
He's not funny in the slightest.
He's insightful, but he's not funny. He's actually kind
Hates
of a
the
grump.
Dodgers.
I'm not doing this with you again. He doesn't, but he's a little bit grumpy.
I just hope they let Kershaw
sour.
be Kershaw if he goes that route, and you don't take the fun out of it. Because that's fun. You're in his element. You can't tell him what to do.
Yeah,
but when you're up in the booth, they might try to tell him.
That's a very good point.
Don't be so funny here.
Schmaltz is a curmudgeon, whereas Kershaw is just fun.
I hope he doesn't turn into
that.
Yeah.
Kershaw has grown. Kershaw early in his career, and part of it is just being nearly 40 years old, being a made man, knowing you're going to the Hall of Fame, knowing you've won the World Series. Like,
he's calm.
He's. I got nothing to prove to anybody. This is who I am. This is how I see the world. If you like it, great. If you don't, I don't really care.
I have nothing to prove except to the guy at bat, up at bat.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a good teammate, be a good pitcher,
That's
and
awesome.
this is what I think. And that's an incredibly liberating place to be in, and that's why when he gets taken out of the game last night as he's walking off the field, you get this moment.
Suck it, big dumper! Suck it, big dumper!
That's so great.
Yeah.
Because, he would not have said that when he was 28 years old. But at 37
awesome.
years old, suck it, big dumper is just amazing.
That's T.O. doing Ray Lewis's dance in Baltimore. Same thing.
It's great.
I'm tipping my cap to you, and it's also, suck it.
The entire time he was mic'd up, I had a giant smile on my face, because he was funny, he was entertaining, and even when he was throwing a bad pitch, when he's like, "Oh, I'm going to throw a curveball," that was short. That was short.
Shorted it.
Yeah.
He's self-deprecating, but he also he's self-deprecating with a full understanding of, I know exactly who I am.
True.
Right.
Especially, what was that, 91? No.
Yeah. I know exactly. Like, do I light up the do I look like Paul Skenes?
No.
I'm
great.
also a first ballot deadlock cinch, unanimous Hall of Fame. You all can get in line behind me. I understand who I am without being arrogant, but I understand who I am.
Okay, so real quick, what you saw out of Kershaw surprised us a little bit? Yes, no?
I mean, that's just Kershaw.
Because we kind of buried him yesterday.
A little bit.
How do you pull him out if he's getting shelled?
You're not
And he
wrong.
looked better than we thought. Does that change your mind about the end of the year?
No, not in the slightest.
Didn't move the needle one bit.
No, but I think what he did yesterday was pitched like he has always pitched. He just went out and he threw the pitches that he knows he can pitch and to a specific spot. He did hit 91, and he was really, I think that was like 91.
Okay,
yeah. Ms. Rowski threw a 98-mile-an-hour slider last night too, so the game is changing dramatically. But it was oddly, I think, like a perfect representation of how he's pitched. Raleigh hit that ball in the screws.
Yeah.
It's just that Tucker made a really nice sliding catch along the way.
Which, in an All-Star game, he slid.
Yeah, no, it was a great catch. But this was got away with one there. And then he tied Guerrero up with I think it was a changeup that he struck him out. But he also, this was what was so fun about hearing him. He threw a changeup, I think it was a changeup, to Guerrero that split the plate in half about thigh high. And he goes, thank God he didn't swing it back, because that was right down the middle.
Meatball.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it was a good representation of where he is. That can he get away with it? Yeah. But are the margins real?
Super thin.
If Tucker doesn't make that sliding catch, there's a double, there's a guy on, we're having a very different conversation.
God is telling you to retire.
He's saying, look, I'm going to take care of you, but I need you to understand that we're at the end of the line.
Right.
But he also knew that he was going to only throw to two hitters. That was it.
Yeah.
He had two hitters, whether he got them out or not. He was only going those two hitters, and he got a strikeout, which is great.
Yeah.
For his last All-Star game, he gets a strikeout then.
Suck it, big dumper!
Which is just so good. So good.
Will last forever. Yes.
It's because it's funny and it's a little. It's perfect. It's not G-rated, but it's not R-rated.
Right.
It's a perfect. It's a very baseball-y thing to say.
That's about the worst thing you can say publicly.
Yeah,
on TV or on radio.
I think you're right.
That's the line right there.
That is one of those where they probably looked at each other like, "We're good.
Should we dump that?
I think we're good.
No,
I
okay.
think we're good."
And Cal Raleigh's just laughing. He's like, okay, I get it.
Yes. And it helped because he did hit the ball hard.
Right.
It's not like had he threw him 3,
Right.
public enemy number ones, Uncle Charlie's, and made him look stupid, he never would have said that.
No.
Because then it would be like kind of dancing on the guy's grave. But this was hey, look, I got away with one, so I'm going to pimp you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was great.
No, it was all
great.
fit. And just the whole day yesterday, watching it from beginning to end, I don't normally, we talked about it yesterday, I don't really like All-Star games, but I loved it. I loved every moment of that game because it was just fun to me. And honestly, the end of the game was
terrific.
Perfect.
It was terrific. It was terrific.
To the point of, I think it needs to be implemented. This home run derby at the end of the game, if you want to do it now or want to do it later, whatever you want to do, I can very much argue the fact that this should be something they do starting next year.
It would shorten the game.
Well,
the game's already short.
The games are short. Look, I long ago stopped being precious about what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's do fun stuff. Let's do stuff that's interesting. Let's do stuff that might draw some attention.
That's not banana?
That's
not Savannah Banana-ish?
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
That's adding.
We're getting there, but we got a ghost runner.
Yeah.
How much,
that's more Savannah
Banana-ish
to me.
further of a step is this? We got PKs in soccer.
Yep.
We've got a shootout in hockey.
Yep.
Like, that's the equivalent of this. It brought an element of pressure to the players that I did not expect. The players, we talked so much about this, DeMarco, when the hockey all-star game came around, they did the Four Nations thing, right?
Right.
And when the Canadians and the Americans,
Sounds like a tag team. The Americans.
Yeah.
We're all one.
When the Americans went after the other Americans.
Yes.
And they started knocking each other out, we're like, hey, they care. I don't know why they do, but they do. They're invested. For whatever reason, when they went to that swing off or whatever we're calling the thing, both sides deeply cared.
I wonder if the players would want it. If you played baseball, would you like to end games that way? Would that be fair to you?
Like penalties, yeah.
I guess it's the same thing, right?
Fair. I don't know.
How do you feel when you lose a game on penalty kicks?
It was a good game for the whole 90 minutes. Look at the World Cup final, came down to penalties, and it was a great final. Like, it was 6 goals plus the penalties.
Does it sting more losing on PK,
It
though?
does. It does.
Okay.
It's a 50-50 chance. You could have taken it.
Best on best. At least the goalie on the one team is competing against the best players in the other team.
Sure.
What you can't have Paul Skenes pitching these swing off.
Yeah, who's pitching?
No,
whoever you want.
Dino Ebel, like you did yesterday.
Your guy. Like if
my BP guy, come on out.
Yeah, come on out. We're gonna look. They're in there. Dino Ebel throws BP. Whoever these guys are. What the World Cup thing? It's a good example, but it's also not a good example. You would never use this in a playoff situation.
No.
You would
no.
We're going to play traditional rules. We're going to
This is just regular season stuff.
Just to end the games.
Yeah.
I'm fine with how we're doing it now, but if you want... Aaron Boone talked about it after the game. He goes, look, I know what's going to happen tomorrow. Everybody loved this, and everybody's like, let's bring this to Major League Baseball. And he's like, no way, I don't want to do it, but I understand the point. I understand the conversation. It would be fun. I wouldn't mind trying
gimmicky.
it. It is gimmicky.
It's gimmicky.
But so's a shootout.
Yes.
So is a PK. It's like it's not the sport. It's a little teeny tiny part of it.
I'd assume PKs have been around since soccer was born, or at least competitive. This is new.
But but PKs has been a thing to end the game or end the final.
Since forever, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's been around forever. This would be new.
Shootouts in hockey have not been around forever.
Right.
This is typically maybe 10 years now that it's been around.
Right.
It sounds about right.
Remember the XFL, how they would, instead of a coin toss, they'd throw
run
the
to
ball out, whoever got it. Yeah, it's
like a little
gimmicky.
scrum.
It's fun until somebody gets hurt.
You get used to it, and it was exciting. And what made it exciting is not just the format, but I'll go back to it again. What made it exciting is that the players cared.
Yes.
That you could tell through the television that those guys that were not in the batter's box were hanging on every pitch.
Oh, yeah.
They were hanging on every swing. If those guys were out there, not paying attention or just goofing around and nobody's like, oh, we won, okay, cool. They were hanging on every pitch, and when they're excited, were excited.
Right, definitely. Except for Shohei and Judge, who are probably on plane flights to home.
Yeah, that's
fine. No, that's totally fine. But I saw a lot of people, hey, why isn't Shohei or Judge doing it? Because they weren't in the building anymore.
Yeah, he was
they were gone.
Out. Get out of here.
Let's be accurate here real quick, just because I don't know if everybody knows. You have to submit who your 3 guys are going to be before the game even starts.
Right.
And both Boone and Roberts decided that they were going to take guys that were in the game at the end of the game that were loose and fresh. Like, you're not taking... Let's just say Judge and Ohtani decided to hang around, okay, in a different world.
They hadn't played in an hour and a half.
They've been on ice for 2 hours doing nothing. You're not going to go back in there and say, hey, take 3 gorilla hacks to try to win this thing for us.
What's the heat? Right. They should have been in there?
No, they were saying they were saving the big guns. Yeah,
the biggest names in the sport were not participating with the game on the line, but it didn't matter. It was Brent Rooker and Matt Stowers, and it was still exciting.
Who was the guy that hit the wall, went 0 for 3?
Aranda.
Yeah. He did not belong up there in the slightest. Especially after Schwarber.
Other sports they wish they could mic up.
All of them.
I wish they could mic up boxing, but that's impossible. Just to hear what they say to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hang the mic on top of the ring.
So you can hear everything? Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more of what's going on the field. That's a whole unexplored territory of sports entertainment.
But the last thing for this home run derby to end, it's an entertainment product, and this is very, very entertaining.
It was.
And so if this isn't a regular season game, you can do it a little bit differently too. If you want to have the 10th inning just be a regular inning, no ghost runner, just try and get through the 10th inning. If you score a run, you don't go to PKs. Just like in hockey, you have a 5-minute period, and if you don't get through it,
they're playing 3-on-3.
Yeah, they're playing, which is great.
It is, and it's also absurd. It's both.
It's
wide open and end to end, but it's like
stop fixing baseball. It's fine.
No, it is fine, but I think this is something that can be more entertaining.
I had a blast watching it. Yes,
it brings an element of fun to a game that sometimes doesn't have a ton of fun.
And a lot of people say that baseball is boring. This is not boring. You would watch it. You would if they put up a one of those push notifications say, hey, extra inning home run derby going on in the
swing off.
Dodgers
Padres,
or even if it's like Baltimore and Tampa Bay, you'd be like, well, let me go check this out.
Let me tune in.
You might
go
to MLB Network just to see. It would be an entertaining product.
But if you mic up that pitcher, I'm there every day. I'd be a fan every day.
He's not.
I want to talk more about
that. The catcher, or even the catcher.
There are certain circumstances that have to be available that are rarely available.
Yeah.
Why it worked last night is why it would not work in a regular season game or a playoff game. We'll get into that coming up in just a little bit. Don't forget, you can celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party coming up on Saturday, July 26th at Hollywood Park Casino starting at 5 o'clock. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. The event is sold out, but sign up for the waiting list. You can still do that, and stay tuned for your chance to win your way in only with 710.
And First Pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Is this?
Yes, again, thank you.
Nothing else. Do you want to try that one? Do you want to do that one? Do you want to do lime
on.
prickly pear this time? Oh no, you're going. Do you want a cold lime prickly pear this time?
This counts, right? This counts as the fast. This is water.
Yeah, it's water. It's water. But so these are delicious, and thank you very much to Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else.
All right, we'll get it.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water First Pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Right ahead.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the West.
I know at ESPN LA sent you. Children's Dental Fun Zone. Sparkling smiles, happy kids.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch with Greg Bergman, talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. Let's get back to first pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
I love it when Greg's like this. He's fixing baseball.
He's fired up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's juice. I love
great
it.
last night.
Yes.
You know what else was awesome, and we knew it was
This
coming. It
lemon
wasn't a
Arrowhead
surprise.
Mountain Spring Water, it's delicious.
Today, Travis, today after the show, I'm going straight to the store and buying a case. I just ran out. I drank my last one last night, seltzer water.
Okay.
So I am free.
Of your LaCroix?
Of my LaCroix. I am
Load
done
up
with
on
LaCroix.
Arrowhead.
I break up with LaCroix, and I am in love with Arrowhead.
Good.
Yes.
How's the prickly pear?
I haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
I had 2 of them yesterday, so I know it's good. but
Please
I'm
let that be the name
I'm
of the
still
drink.
working on my my coffee, and then the prickly pear desert bloom.
There you
comes
go.
After that,
Like
Beautiful.
it.
Beautiful.
All right, what are we going to fix now, Greg?
So we're not fixing anything.
No,
They already fixed
it's
it.
not even fixing. It's just making better.
That's true.
They did that.
I don't want to
last
fix
night, too.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's one of the things they got right. They got just about everything right last night, but this was the first time in a while that they wore real uniforms.
Oh, loved it so
That looks so cool. Maybe that's what
the
popped.
way it's supposed to look, right? That I understand they're trying to sell some jerseys and novelty items and things like that, and the hats were a little different. They had the stars on them and the different colored bills, but seeing a Dodger uniform next to a Padre uniform, next to a Giant uniform, next to a Phillies uniform, next to a Cubs uniform, it looks
awesome.
great.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
I know it's
Yes.
dorky, and I know, but it's awesome.
That gives me hope
and
for
they
the future.
Went back to what makes most sense, and
We're
it was,
making sense again.
I got a text from a friend of mine, Doc, just a few minutes ago. I was texting with buddies last night, like, this is just great seeing the old uniforms. Little things like that make a big difference.
Make a huge difference. So, like, DeMarco.
Sir.
Baseball is obviously not, you don't know every single player on every single team. I don't really either.
No.
But do you know what team Kyle Stowers plays for?
Kyle Stowers.
I don't expect you to know, and I don't expect a lot of people to know. But we know he plays for the Marlins.
Oh.
But you might know that yesterday if you're watching because
he was in his
Marlins uniform.
That's how you know.
So if you're a kid that's watching this and you don't know these players, and you see Kyle Stowers come up for the home run derby, and you're like, oh wow, that guy's good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch a Marlins game.
No,
that builds. Well, yes,
it's cool. I'm going to watch
or I'm
my
gonna
guys.
Go pick him up on my
nice
fantasy team.
But I'm not going to watch anybody else based on the All-Star game.
Right. No, more so that it makes the product better because you know what team people play for.
Cool. That's usually what All-Star teams are about. It's people from different teams.
It's a way to promote your sport. It's a way to put some really good players on a stage where maybe I said this to you this morning, and this is not a hidden gem. This guy finished second in the MVP voting last year. He is a terrific player, full stop. But he's a guy that you don't get to see all that often because he's on a team that's not very good. He's in a small market.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt is a fantastic player.
So good.
But the Royals aren't on ESPN very often.
Yeah.
The Royals aren't on Fox very often. The Royals aren't on FS1 or TBS very often. You got to be in Kansas City or have the package to see Bobby Witt. You get to see him last night. He can run. He can field. He can hit for power. He hits for average. He's such a great player. That's what All-Star games are for, is to showcase guys that you might not see.
Used to give me that in my Sports Center top 10. I would see guys like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bobby Witt is one of those players that you're talking about, but the only reason I even thought about him before this was because the Dodgers just played the Royals recently, and you're like, oh my God, this guy is so good. He was really the only guy that was hurting the Dodgers because he just kept hitting bombs, or he's just getting on base, or he was stealing bases. He's so good, and yes, you get to see him in this All-Star game. It makes it again, people know the name, but they may not know where he plays.
No, he was terrific. DeMarco, going back to something you mentioned a second ago about you want to see more guys mic'd up in more things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of Moises Alou. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah, he peed on his hands instead of wearing batting gloves.
Center, but every day he was on Sports Center for something. Maybe that's why. But anyway,
what was I talking
being mic'd
about?
Up. Baseball.
Mic'd up. Yeah. Thank you. It's cool. It's fun. It's interesting. But what makes it really good last night? Kershaw was the best of the bunch, but I thought PCA was really good.
He was really good too.
There was. I thought Skubal was pretty good.
Yep.
They're relaxed. The stakes are very low in these games.
It's an all-star game.
That everybody's being able to have a good time.
But I like the relaxed, but I love the raw too. I'm sure they're all speaking when they're jacked up.
I'm sure they are. They don't want you to listen.
No, they don't.
Clayton Kershaw does not need you to hear his conversation or what his inner monologue.
And and that was my other question to you. Would that bother you if you were mic'd up?
I wouldn't even agree to it beforehand. Like the guys that do it on Sunday Night Baseball, for instance, right? They not only do they agree to it, they get chipped off. They get paid, and so they will do. Yeah, I'll do it.
Paid to be mic'd up?
Yeah, in the Sunday night thing, I believe that you do.
Interesting. Wow.
But I got a late September nail biter, or I got a playoff game. I don't need to worry about anything other than getting that guy out.
Right.
You got to be focused.
I'm not.
Totally.
You're not micing me up in that.
I think you're looking at it from like a conversation. I don't want to have a back and forth.
Yeah.
I would just love to hear what you're thinking and saying out loud.
Yeah.
That would intrigue me.
But then
as
also,
a viewer,
those people are not going to be talking like they normally are going to talk because they know that they're mic'd up, so they're going to be they're not going to be their normal selves. I think in football you might get a little bit of it. They do it in basketball. They do it in football, and it kind of works.
You only notice it when you see it being
or
put
you'll
on.
play it up to a higher level than you normally
I think
would.
It'd be cool. And some of the best stuff we see on YouTube baseball highlights is always like manager-umpire interactions and what they're saying. And John Boy's made a living out of
because he's reading their lips.
But I would love to hear it just as a feed. That would be great. This is the R-rated version of baseball. I get to hear everything. That would be awesome.
The players would never agree to that. If you could go back to do because I agree with you, those
oh my God,
unfiltered conversations are great, but they'll go back. There was a Joe Torre moment where they wanted to mic him up for a game, and they were saying, and he didn't want to do it, and his whole point was, you're gonna miss something, you're gonna edit this poorly, and something's gonna come across that I don't want. It's gonna sound I did something it doesn't say, and. What he said exactly, like I think an F-bomb slipped through, and he didn't want to do that. And I understand his objection to it. If you could have some situation where you're rolling on everything and then you edited it to where the players were comfortable with it and you got to see it after the fact, for sure. But in real time, I'd be
got
shocked
mic'd
if they
up
signed
twice,
up to it.
and they out of an entire game, they could use like 15 seconds. It's
Yeah.
more like, hey, what's up? Beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
yeah,
beep,
yeah,
beep,
yeah,
beep,
yeah.
and beep.
And you got to tell the guys, hey, by the way, I'm wired.
But it's your teammates.
Yeah.
I have a mic on.
Yeah.
So,
There are, I mean, some of those, there are a lot of those, like Tommy Lasorda has a bunch of those mic'd up moments where where he's cursing at everybody.
Yeah.
Or Lee Elia, who just passed away, actually.
Oh, did
So,
he?
yeah,
Yeah.
but Lee Elia just has this epic rant that he's just cursing nonstop. Like those
About
things
the losers in the bleachers in Chicago. It's,
Right.
it's unbelievable.
so good.
It's unbelievable. That was after the game. That was in a post game, like in his office, where he was. The Cubs were terrible, and he melted
Is that
down
when
about how they're all
half
losers.
of them come here, they don't go to work?
Yes.
That was so funny.
They don't have jobs, so they come here to get drunk instead.
Who's put that in your pipe and smoke it? Which one was that? Was that McRae?
I think
Hal
so.
Put that
I
in your
think
pipe and
so.
smoke it was hilarious. The other interaction I'd love to hear, because it always looks fun, is first baseman and a guy that gets to first.
Yeah.
That little convo would be awesome. I'd love to hear that.
This is where you need Freddie Freeman, Sean Casey,
Yes.
Mark Grace.
Sean Casey was great at it.
Guys are great at chatting guys up over there.
Yes, I would love to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff.
It's pretty good. It was a great night last night. Baseball did a great job. This is what all-star games are supposed to be. They're supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be competitive. They're supposed to be
Entertaining.
interesting
We're talking about
and
it.
entertaining. Yeah.
That's why it's never going to work in football or in basketball.
shut up.
That's
no,
not even-
there you
it's
go
true.
again.
It's nothing. What do you mean? There you go
There
again.
you go again. Always comparing it to football.
No,
Whoa.
they had to
football
cancel
and
football's
basketball.
Now you
All-Star
want to fix
game.
football. You're
No,
fixing baseball.
no.
You want to fix football.
All-Star games. I came in here yesterday and said I don't like watching All-Star games. This All-Star
Yeah.
game was good.
It was fun.
Basketball is terrible. Football is terrible. They're unwatchable
I
All-Star
don't think
games.
you need a Pro Bowl anymore.
See, okay, so then why are you getting
They
mad at
haven't
me for
had
saying
one.
something?
They do that flag football thing for the last few years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
I mean, did you watch it?
it's
No.
not complicated. It's
No.
hard to do, but it's not
Only
hard
if
to
you
know
got
what
a
it
guy
is.
there. Yeah. No, it's not worth watching.
The players have to care.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
step one. If the players don't care, there is no fix.
Nope.
The players have to care. The hockey guys, they cared.
Yep.
The baseball guys last night, they cared.
What?
And
The
if
hockey
you-
guys cared. When?
Jorge,
You
do
mean-
they care in MLS?
The nations.
Oh, that was
the four
fun.
nations.
but it's a little
They're
different. 'cause
not
they do-
fighting in the All-Star game
They
in
did.
hockey.
That's exactly
Did they
what
scrap
happened.
in the All-Star game?
They had 3 fights in 9 seconds between the Canadians
That
and the
was the
Americans.
All-Star? I thought that was
Yeah, that was the
like a
All-Star
medal.
game.
No, that was the
That
All-Star
was the
break.
All-Star game? Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, concussions.
Because you
okay.
can't not hit. That's why football doesn't work. Because they
But that
can't
was
not
U.S.
hit.
versus Canada. That was a whole different deal.
It was the All-Star game.
We were getting
Right.
ready to. Never mind.
Yeah. 3 fights in
That
9
was a
seconds.
war on ice.
And real fights. They cared.
Wow, yeah.
If you can't, step one, care.
Care.
If the answer is
Yeah.
no, we're done. There's no fix.
Like in basketball, you can't get these players to care. There's no amount of money
There
that
he
you're going to
goes.
give them. What,
I wouldn't
what
say
did
you
Gary
can't.
goes, I don't
Greg.
understand what you're saying.
I wouldn't say you can't. I say they haven't figured it out yet.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Maybe they can. Maybe there's a switch that they can throw on somehow, some way. I don't know if it's countries or whatever, but they
Jeez.
haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I just don't see how they do not want to get hurt. They don't want to play in regular season games right now. Because guys only play a certain amount of games. I just can't imagine basketball ever making it work.
What you need is more of this.
Suck it, big dumper!
Suck it, big dumper.
Exactly.
All of it. All of it.
So good. So good.
All right, the first pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. And I'm going to take the rest of this lemon Arrowhead Mountain Spring sparkling water and
Straight to the head. There you
enjoy
go.
it for the rest of the day.
Good
You
for
got it. All right. Stay with baseball here for a second because not only did we get to see Shohei and Clayton Kershaw, we got a little Will Smith last night too,
Thank you.
and there's something happening with Will Smith that I think is really interesting. I might have picked the wrong guy. That's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN, and Rotolo. Speaking of caring, Rotolo cares about you and your customer service experience when you come into the dealership at Rotolo Chevrolet, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You cannot miss it. It's right there. All the Silverados, all the Chevy cars and trucks, and you're going to feel great about your purchase from Rotolo Chevrolet. Courteous, transparent, upfront. When's the last time you could say that about your car or truck purchase? Unless you went to Rotolo, probably not, right? And this is why they win Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row. It's because they take care of you. It's what Mike Capozio insists on. It's why he's dancing and having a great time on TV, because he knows you're going to have a great time when you come to Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you've been thinking about that Chevy car, truck, Rotolo's the place to go. And it's in Fontana. I told you that, off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. And look, I get it. It's on the east side, right? It's on the east side of town. It's in the IE. It's in the 909. Maybe you're in Long Beach, or maybe you're up in, I don't know, Thousand Oaks or Ventura or the Valley. It's kind of far. That's cool. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com, and tell them that Travis sent you.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
So you're saying I could still be a gladiator? Oh, get a gladiator. Oh, much better. I love those. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get an indoor barbecue grill when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 22nd.
Number 2.
Berlin, live August 22nd. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Flamingo Fridays, the coolest SoCal nighttime pool party for the hottest SoCal summer nights. DJs, dancing, and lazy river fun.
Morongo, good times.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Brad's day is off to a slow start. So he heads to AutoZone, where batteries are as low as $89.99. Sammy, a local AutoZoner, tests his battery for free. Looks like he just needs a charge. And Sammy does that for free too. In no time at all, Brad is back on the road, ready to finish the day strong. Free battery testing and charging at every store. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
So you're trying a little intermittent fasting today, my friend?
I am raw dogging my cravings. I love that term, raw dogging.
Well,
raw dog.
Let's just, go ahead.
I am raw dogging my cravings.
Why do you love that? Let's be specific.
Yeah,
why do you love the term raw dogging?
Good. I mean, if I was a wrestler, I think that might be my nickname, raw dog.
You're aware of the origins of raw dogging.
It just says a lot. That's what I mean. There's a whole lot there. It's very controversial, and it's not. It's kind of like saying, suck it, big dumper.
Salute, Travis.
It's
going all natural.
It's as far as you can go without crossing a line. But
you might cross the line with raw dogging.
I am raw dogging my cravings. So it's
just as long as there's the qualifier on the back end,
correct.
I think we're probably okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did the guy say on college football? Her last name was Ho. It was the comedian. It's his wife, and he said, "Thank you, Ho. Relax. That's her last name." It was great. It's how you do it. But so just I've been a little crazy with the sugar.
Yeah.
For a while now.
I am not a health food nut advocate or anything, but sugar is so wildly addictive. It's crazy. Like once you get a little bit of it, it's like, I'll take some more of that.
And there's a lot of studies about what it's doing and what it could do and what it might have done. So you start listening. Okay. So I've gone a little crazy with the apple fritters.
Okay, man.
Once a day after the show as a pat on the back or whatever.
They're pretty good.
They are good.
They're very good.
And this dude will serve me
And
right
they're
into the grave, too.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll have a soda every now and then. So
what's your soda choice? Of like
whatever you got?
Yeah, it doesn't matter?
No, I mean, if I'm buying it, probably Sprite.
Okay.
But if I want one, whatever you got.
Yeah.
So
Sprite's your first choice?
Sprite's always first choice.
Yeah, okay.
I had a mellow yellow the other day.
That's like the bootleg Mountain Dew, right?
So good.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those in years.
We're in Wingstop waiting for the wings.
Did mellow yellow?
Mellow yellow.
Really?
And I had like 3 cups.
Oh.
3 large
Because I
cups.
have that Coca-Cola Freestyle, which only doesn't have Mountain Dew. It only has Mellow Yellow.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So got a little wild with the sugar. So was at the gym. I think I ran like a sub 8-minute mile on the treadmill. Does not count. It's treadmill.
I'm not going to try it. I already tried
Don't
to
be
convince you this
impressed by
morning.
that.
I'm very okay. I'm going to say this. You can blow right past it because I know you're going to, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yes.
I'm not going to put unless you want to put it on there. You're over 50 years old.
Yes.
You are over 200
In the neighborhood of 280.
In the neighborhood of 280.
Plainly.
Over 50 years old.
Yes.
And you can run a sub 8-minute mile. That is wildly impressive.
I think everyone should at this age. That's just where my mind is.
Say
I'm
whatever
so
you
sorry.
want.
Have
DeMarco,
you
there
seen
aren't
Andrew
25
Whitworth work out? I mean,
to Andrew Whitworth. I mean, if you want to compare yourself to him, then you're going to come up
this is
short.
what we do. So I ran a sub 8-minute mile on the treadmill. I was in the hot tub. I only ran 1 mile, and that was it. So it's not so impressive, and it wasn't me outdoors. But so I'm in the hot tub. I met this master's level, what do you call it? Fitness bodybuilder.
Okay.
The guy with the board shorts. What do you call that?
Okay.
Men's physique.
Men's physique.
And he won the Masters, so he's over 40.
Okay.
Guy's all cut up. He's got no body fat.
Yeah.
So just bouncing stuff off. And he says, I told him I just ran a mile, but I look like I'm soft. I can't stand it. I hate it. And he goes, you're just not eating right. And we start talking about sugar and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. I'm in shape. I know I can do this stuff. But dang, why do I look so damn pudgy? He's like, you need to eat a little bit better.
Yeah.
Try fasting. I need you to raw dog your cravings for 18 hours. I thought it was cool. I liked it.
To just avoid your cravings.
Yeah.
Let's do that because I
What's
think
wrong
the
with
idea of raw dogging is weird.
You do
because
you.
Raw dogging is going all in on your cravings.
Here's the rub.
Yeah.
Phraseology aside. I like to eat. I am not here to win Mr. Board Shorts.
No.
I am here to enjoy myself on a Friday and Saturday night.
I'm going to have what I'm going to have.
Yeah.
Just be disciplined and wait for it. That's all he was saying.
I've never understood this. I didn't say I don't understand it. I have a different appreciation for. I eat in large part for pleasure. I enjoy a nice meal. I enjoy going out. I enjoy the process of selecting the things that I want
like
based
sweet
on
and savory.
That's going to taste really good. I haven't had that in a while. Oh, that goes well with this glass of wine, or a cold beer with that sounds amazing. Not what are the macros in that and what's it going to do to my six pack? I don't give a damn.
Bro, he started talking about his diet and what he does to get prepared for a show, and I swear to God, halfway through it, I tuned out.
Yeah.
I got you. But he just said, try this, clean your body out, give it another shot.
You know what's really good?
What?
Big basket of wings and fries and a pitcher of beer.
Bro. Love it. Come on. You know what's better than that? An apple fritter.
Yeah,
on the way home.
Have
in
an
the car.
apple fritter after.
Oh my God, yes.
Absolutely.
Love it. Yes.
Absolutely. We can start right here. We'll come back and finish this after we do the far side. But Will Smith, starting catcher in the All-Star game last night. Third time he's been in the All-Star game. First time he has started the All-Star game. He leads the National League in batting average by like nearly 30 points. The next closest is Freddie Freeman, but he's got a massive lead. A catcher has not won the batting title in the National League since Buster Posey did it about 15 years ago.
Wow.
It's been a really long time.
Buster Brainy.
His OPS is second to only Shohei Ohtani's in the National League. He is, I think he's got like the third or fourth highest WAR in the National League. And because Ohtani is on this plane that only Ohtani occupies because of the two-way status and everything else, Will Smith might be the front runner for National League MVP. And we talked about, remember, everybody still give me a hard time about when I picked Muncy.
You're right.
But
it is actually Will Smith.
It's Will Smith. And Will Smith is that guy that's not Shohei, he's not Mookie, he's not Freddie, but he's putting up MVP-level numbers. oddly enough, really quietly on a great team, but because his personality's kind of dry, I don't think anybody's paying attention to it.
Dry as dead leaves.
My goodness, is that guy amazing.
Okay, but just follow me on this for a second. If Ohtani's doing Ohtani things, and he's being special, but Will Smith is having an MVP level season, he would actually be more important than Shohei?
No, I don't think anybody can be more important than Shohei. If Shohei's doing what he's doing right now, where
if your catcher, Will Smith, is catching the game and providing you offensive numbers at an MVP level.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Regardless of what anyone else is doing, that's your most important player.
Wrong.
Really?
Everything
Okay.
up until that last
Okay.
sentence. Because you know what I'm going to say, right? How many innings has Will Smith pitched this season?
None. But he's on the other end.
I understand.
He's responsible for that too.
He's incredibly
played this season.
He's incredibly important.
I was going to say something else. A lot.
And
yes.
I'm not trying to downplay his importance.
But he would be the only guy.
There is nothing like what Shohei Ohtani does. Shohei Ohtani is a one-of-one offensive player.
Yes.
And he's a one of 6 or 7.
I guess what I was trying to say is like Mookie Betts, I feel bad. You're in the shadow of Shohei, and you're never coming out.
Neither's Will Smith.
But the only guy that possibly could, because of the position he plays, could be Will Smith. But you'd have to eclipse his numbers. You'd have to outproduce Shohei and be that good behind the plate.
If
then
Shohei
maybe.
has I don't even want to say like a 50-50 season that we'd never seen before.
40-40. But
let's just say he has a typical Shohei Ohtani season. 40-plus home runs, an OPS near 1,000, a WAR of 5 or 6 or 7, and he's on the mound, we're done here. Because the very best version of Will Smith ties Ohtani offensively.
He hits every day. He doesn't play defense, and he pitches once every 5 days. But Will Smith is out there every single day and handling every pitcher you have. You're doing great there. And you're winning. Team success will be factored in. And he's swinging a hot bat. If there's anyone or anybody, any position in baseball that could possibly overshadow or come close to eclipsing Ohtani, it would come from the catcher spot.
He could get eyeballs, but Ohtani's
you can't hit for hit.
You saw the way that guys were looking at Ohtani last night in the All-Star. The best of the best are all like,
yeah, he stands out, bro. You don't see that every day.
It's like that's different. Like he and Judge occupy a level that even those guys look at like, man, I don't know what that is.
It's different.
It's just
You're
totally
from planet
different.
wherever. Yeah.
The Far Side coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The biggest show on the radio.
Peace.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the West.
Talk. Mason and Ireland on 710.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's clean energy without the crash. No synthetic junk, just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go. It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
To tell you, what was I going to tell you today?
I don't remember.
Oh no, it was about the eating thing.
Yeah.
My oldest is back, and she's back from school. She's on break. She's getting ready to go to Spain to start working and teaching. She was up in the Bay Area to get her passport or whatever worked out. She was the last person, and she walked in and got it done. She's real happy. Don't ask me about the inner outs of all this.
Okay.
This is what she told me. So she's got her passport. She's excited. She's headed to Spain. But the cool thing is she's home. So,
For how long?
She came with her boyfriend.
Okay.
So I think they're going to be here for 8 days. We're going to the beach today.
Nice.
We're going full-on beach after the show. So
Lug the cooler down to the sand
My
kind
car
of thing?
is full of beach stuff.
Oh, that's great.
Right now.
Pails and shovels?
The whole nine. So she wants a beach day. We're having a beach day.
Great.
She came home, came back last night. We were having dinner. And we're all sitting in our normal spots. Dad here, mom there, daughter there, little daughter there. And we're just having dinner. And it dawned on me. I said, wow, we haven't done this in a while here. It's like us. This is us. This was our little team. We're back together again.
Yeah.
Yes, you're back home. So you know how that works. And there's a little bit of an added element because it is daughter and stepmom. So you know how sometimes they can butt heads and has its pitfalls and whatnot. But as the dad, you have to play referee. Sometimes you have to play court jester. Sometimes you have to play beaver and head this stuff off, like dam it off before they get there, right?
Sure.
You've heard me say this before. When I go home, everybody talks to me. No one talks to each other.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
You're Switzerland in this situation?
Or I could be an ally.
Yeah.
It just depends on what's going on.
Okay.
And how it benefits me.
Yeah. Hey, who are you talking to?
Come on, I'm not giving up my restful sleep. I'm just letting you know that right now. But it was cool, though. So I realized this is at dinner, and I made chicken curry.
Oh, ooh,
yeah,
good.
So good.
Yeah, that sounds very good.
Really, I can eat chicken,
little
so I made
rice?
chicken. Little rice,
Yeah,
little
sure.
basmati.
Yeah.
Basmati rice was great.
Sure.
Little steamed veggies.
Sounds great.
It was a normal day, except you're older and graduated now.
Is the boyfriend at the table as well?
Hell no. No. We're not ready for that yet.
Okay.
You got to ask me that. You have to ask me permission. This is like vampires. I have to invite you in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we're having dinner, just the four of us, and it was
He's
really
never
cool.
had a meal with you guys?
Not
at your home. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
Other places, yes.
Got it.
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there.
I'm just trying to figure out where we land on all
and
of
I
this.
told you, I got teammates that are my age, and when they say I'm a grandfather, I laugh, and then I wonder, why am I laughing? Wait a minute, I'm in that.
You're in play.
We're getting close.
You're in play.
So we're at dinner, and we're having this conversation, and they're talking about education, talking about the little one.
Okay.
And school and math and all this type of stuff. So I told you, my wife can get a little tiger mom with academics and books and whatnot. So she starts with her philosophy on learning. So usually when mom speaks, we all kind of just, let her do her thing and keep your comments to yourself, especially when she's on one or rolling. So last night, and like I said, I had to reclassify my little family group. She starts going in, and then my daughter starts to speak up.
Okay.
And
your older daughter.
My older daughter. And it dawned on me. And she's like, agreeing with some, not agreeing with this, kind of coming back at my wife. And My wife's kind of caught off guard.
or respectfully?
No, just respectfully.
Okay.
But it kind of caught us off guard for a hot minute.
Okay.
And then I realized, and my wife did at the exact same time, you're now sitting across from a professional teacher.
Yeah.
This is what she went to school for.
For calling.
Right. She's coming from a place of knowledge, and she's telling you that you could be and possibly, you are wrong about this. Right? So it dawned on me, I have 2 daughters. I would have said I have 2 children.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 daughters and 1 child.
Yeah.
I have an adult kid now.
She aged out.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
So they started to ramp up, and right when she felt me leaning in to interject, like, let's cool this down for a minute, she reached out with her left hand, put it on my shoulder, and said, I got this.
It's almost like when they when they argue emotionally, you're like, this is a waste of my time.
Correct.
Because they're emotional.
Yes.
And having an emotional argument is silly. Nobody's changing their mind. Nobody's listening. Everybody's in their feelings.
Yes.
But when they're like, no, I got this. Like, let me explain to you why this is why I think the way that I think. It's like, okay, now we can get somewhere.
You know what happened? She explained it.
Yeah.
Like they had a conversation, and my wife went to the notebook. If she goes to the notebook and writes something down, that means something. That means
good
it's
or bad, or it could be either.
No, that's good. That
Okay.
means it's worthy of her attention.
Oh.
What's
in the notebook?
Just her stuff, her thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Her
Like a
organizing
journal?
ideas, her journal.
Okay.
So she went to the notebook and wrote it down. The first time that has ever happened. It's almost like the Jericho on the list. You're on the list. If she went to the notepad and wrote that down, I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Do you
I
know
don't
what it
have
was
I
that
don't
she
have
wrote
2 children.
down?
I have 1 adult and one child now.
Do you know what it was that you wrote down?
No, something about how you teach and how you reach kids.
Okay.
Something about math. And it's about, oh my God, okay, I'm going to fumble through this. I hoped you wouldn't ask me this. It's about don't look at math like math. Look at it as more of problem solving. Right. If you look at it like math, kids kind of struggle. And they have to feel good to perform better in math. Kind of like that softball thing.
Yeah.
But that's what she wrote down.
Yeah.
So she does a lot of student organizing. So you changed the unchangeable. Right in front of I'm like, I am so proud. I cut the check to Oregon State, like right there. Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
I saw a meme on Instagram last night, and the algorithm figures this all out, right? And I get fed a ton of Gen X content.
Yeah.
Like we're both members of Gen X. And one of them was, did you even have a childhood if you haven't cried at the dining room table trying to have your dad teach you math? And it is such a great moment because there's that moment where you're like, where your dad is like so frustrated and why don't you get this? And you don't get it. And he's frustrated that you're frustrated. And then all of a sudden it gets very emotional. It's like, did you even have a childhood if you haven't cried at the dining room table while your dad taught you math?
We
Yeah.
tried,
I
but
think that's I experienced that too. I
Yeah.
feel like everybody has at some point.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that everybody had to suffer through that same
you're
thing.
doing 8 divided by 4 like 3 or 4 times in the same problem. So it's 2, 2, 2. Why 3? Why'd you put 3 here? It's the same thing.
Leave me alone.
What
I'm
happened?
I'm trying. I don't understand it. I don't
Give
understand.
me an apple fritter.
Don't do an apple fritter.
See? There you
Stave
go.
off your cravings. You have a Highlands, my friend?
Yes, sir. The Far Side is powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramp PM. Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief, fast, pronto, in a hurry. Another Charlie horse. Again, took one, gone.
When did you
Do
get
you
the
cramp when you walk?
No.
Do you sweat a lot?
A ton.
I sweat a ton. If I don't rehydrate, I cramp at night.
I'm pretty good at rehydrating afterwards. You know when I get them?
What?
When I'm asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't get them
So
while
I
I'm
felt one coming,
doing it.
popped one, melted, and it works. It works.
'Cause
Don't ask me
usually-
the science. I know it works.
Once you start getting them, they're very hard to stop having.
Yes, and I'm going to wake up everybody. I don't care.
Oh, it's like you're
Yes.
getting murdered
Of
in
course
your
it
sleep.
is.
Where did you get it?
Right in the hamstring,
In
the
the
same
hammy,
one.
yeah.
I could feel it coming.
That one's bad. The calf one's bad, but the one that is impossible to get rid of, for me at least, is the one in your foot.
The
Like in
one
the,
where
in the arch of your foot.
You can't bend your toes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. It's
Not
torture.
good. Not
Yes.
good. All right, the Lakers and LeBron, they haven't talked about anything. Everything's fine. That's next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no agents, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Check this out.
She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright hair.
Signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net.
On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason and Ireland.
You can make a good omelet with 2 eggs at the house. At least 3 eggs.
I think you should say things like at the crib rather than at the house. Sounds cooler.
Okay.
You can use 2 eggs when you're at the crib versus you can use 2 eggs when you're at the house. Crib versus house.
Okay.
Makes you sound cooler.
All right.
Sedano and Cap weekdays at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN. The biggest show on the radio.
Mason and Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
You broke another mic?
This mic. Okay, headphones. No, I got that. What? Bergman, the mic was malfunctioning.
Now Laura's pulling wires over his head. We're a mess today.
Sean, this is what I do. This is how I work, Bergman. Go home.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
So it is ESPY Day today, usually right on the heels of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And if you've watched the ESPYs, you've seen these things. ESPY Day makes you think of some of the unforgettable speeches that you've seen throughout the years, including Stuart Scott, who said, "You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and the manner in which you live." One of the SportsCenter legends, Stuart Scott, along the way. So, of course, he lost his battle to cancer. You can help the V Foundation achieve victory over cancer by going to v.org/donate right now to give what you can, and 100% of your donation goes directly to cancer research. So I'm going to give you that address again. It is v.org/donate. And everybody here at ESPN thanks you for whatever it is that you can do.
You ever get to the ESPYs? I call them the ESPYs.
I've done the red carpet for
Yeah.
the ESPYs. I've never been to the ESPYs show.
I like watching it.
Do you?
I do. I like watching it.
Shane Gillis is the host tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can kind of see that coming now when they announced it.
Yeah.
Because he's been kind of all over sports stuff.
He's a sports fan. Like, he's a legitimate sports fan.
And
Yeah.
he's funny. He's
He is
funny.
funny.
He's funny. It was controversial, but my favorite has always been and always will be Norm.
Oh.
Because Norm got raw on people. Yeah.
Norm.
We will never have
Look,
another one.
it's
like that.
really hard to scrub things from the internet. Like, they don't go away.
Right.
Norm's
Norm Macdonald
ESPYs
tore it down.
monologue is not easy to find. No, Norm is great. I'm excited to see Shane Gillis. He's very, very funny.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you know who? Well, not to be all Greg Bergman. Do you know Drew Moss? He's a 49ers offensive lineman.
Okay.
Let me give you his dimensions. He's 6'3", 333 pounds.
That is a big man.
That's a big fella.
Yeah.
Guess who he's dating?
I have no idea.
Brock Lesnar's daughter. Have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
No.
I have. She's a shot putter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks just like the mom genes just didn't even try. She is all Brock Lesnar. And she is dating a football player. I cannot wait to see what that kid's going to look like. That's a
Oh, yeah, that looks a lot like Brock Lesnar.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
look up Drew Moss. He's exactly what you think. You would think a 6'3", 333-pound guy. I hope this goes the distance. I really do.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember I said those heavyweight championship belts will never come back to America? This is our hope right here.
This is our chance.
This is it right here.
Two powerful athletes, to
Right.
be sure.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, speaking of like dimensions and whatnot, there was a thing that I saw on Instagram yesterday, and they were comparing athletes from different sports that are oddly enough the same size and same like height and weight.
Yeah.
Okay. Aiden Hutchinson from the Lions.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to take a stab at his height and weight?
6'4", 270 pounds.
Really close.
Okay.
Really close. He's 6'6", 260.
Okay.
Okay, close.
Yeah.
Do you know who's 6'6", 250?
LeBron. No, he's taller than that. Who? Oh, Kershaw. No, who?
Paul Skenes.
Paul Skenes is that dang
Paul
big.
Skenes and Aiden Hutchinson.
That changes
are
the whole sport for me. That's a defensive end out there throwing a fastball at
Paul
you.
Skenes and Aiden Hutchinson are basically the same
Oh
size.
my goodness, Lord!
Did
Wow.
you see that Oregon kid who's super tall? I want to say he's like 6'7". He is super tall. He looks like Wemby.
Which what sport?
Oregon
Basketball?
baseball.
Oh, okay.
Pitcher.
Okay.
Who?
Oh, I know who you're
the
talking about.
6'10".
He's a
Yeah,
6'11".
yeah.
I saw him
That's
pitch.
the kid. Yeah,
he looks like Wemby, but in baseball form.
So I saw him pitch when Oregon played SC at the Great Park. SC was having Dato Field renovated this season, so they would play their weekend series, their home weekend series, down in Irvine at the Great Park. And I'm a college baseball guy, so I went and watched them play a few times. And they were playing Oregon, and the Oregon starting pitcher comes out of the game, and they make the call down to the bullpen, and this kid starts coming in, and we're on kind of the third base side of the field. He's coming from the right field bullpen, so
Yes.
we're far away.
Yes.
Okay? And as he comes out of the gate, I'm like, oh, man, that guy's really tall. And as he's getting closer, I'm like, oh, that guy's even taller than I thought.
Good Lord.
He gets on the mound. I'm like, that guy's super tall. He's got to be like 6'6" or 6'7".
How high is the mound?
It's
2.5 feet?
Yeah, something like that. So he gets to the mound, DeMarco, and I'm looking at him like, I got to know how tall this guy is. I take my phone out. I Google him. He's 6'11".
That's wow.
He's 6'11", and he's standing on the mound. Just crazy.
Does it give you an advantage being up that high?
If you can throw strikes and throw hard, it
I
does.
never thought Randy Johnson used his height because it seemed like his
He was kind of over
release
here.
was down here.
Yeah, he was
Right.
kind of over here, but it seemed to work
This
for him.
is funny. So Aaron Judge, the monster,
Yeah.
6'7", 282. This is fun.
Yeah.
Miles Garrett, 6'4", 272.
Yeah.
So Aaron Judge is bigger
Bigger
than
than
Miles,
Miles Garrett.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yesterday, Rosenthal was interviewing the pitcher from the Brewers.
Oh,
Dude,
oh,
that guy was,
he's like 6'7". He's
Monsters.
huge too, and Ken Rosenthal's a short person.
Yeah.
Like he's like, and he talks about, I'm not like throwing shade. I think Ken Rosenthal's like 5'3". Like he's
Is he?
tiny.
Okay.
Like he's a tiny guy, and yeah, it. But when I saw that Skenes and Hutchinson were the same size, I'm like, wait,
Wow.
what?
That's something. That
What?
really puts it in perspective.
All right.
Yes.
You guys all know this about me, that I'm fully in the bag for Paul Skenes, right? That I would give you whatever you want for Paul Skenes in a trade. And I just kind of want to go through this real quick. I'm vamping here a little bit while I pull this up on my phone. So he pitched the first inning last night, right? Here's what he did. These are all-star hitters that he's going up against. This is not like he's facing the Miami Marlins. This is an American League all-star lineup. Starting the all-star game for the second year in a row in his first 2 years in the major leagues. First batter was a 4-pitch strikeout. Here are the 4 pitches. 98, 97, 98, 100.
That wins.
Okay. The next batter was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7-pitch strikeout, which was the sequence was this. 100, 100, 99, 99, 100, 95. I don't know how that slid in there. 100 strikeout.
He sneezed.
Then he pitched to Aaron Judge for the last out of the inning, 100 miles an hour, 99 miles an hour, and he got a ground out. So
Okay.
98, 97, 98, 100, 100, 100, 99, 99, 100, 95, 100,
Who wouldn't
100,
want that?
99.
He's been doing this in the majors for 2 seasons, correct?
Mhm.
And 2 All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
When is he going to break?
I don't know.
That's the only thing that worries me is when you're throwing like this in today's game, at some point you're going to be out a while. Has he had a long
Probably.
break yet?
No.
Okay, so it's coming.
No.
Yeah.
Now, I agree with what you said.
That's the only thing that gives me pause about flamethrowers.
And you're right to say what you said. And I think that the odds are that he will, because most of them do. But occasionally you get a guy. Look, Clayton Kershaw really never really broke. Like Pedro Martinez never really broke. Randy Johnson never really broke.
True.
There are Roger Clemens never really. Now, take Clemens for what you want, but there are guys
maybe he would
once
have
in a
broke
while
if he didn't. Yeah.
that don't, or they're smaller breaks, or
Mhm.
they're things like that. But even if he does, they can fix it. I think that Skenes is one of these guys. Like Mizrowski, who throws 150 miles an hour. I haven't seen enough to think that Skenes has been in the big leagues for 2 years now, and this is who he is. This is what he does. It's not a good start. It's not a good week or a month. He is special among special.
I'll give you, for instance, you know who I used to think was this guy way back in the day, and it happened to be because of one of the best sound bites, manager umpire. We were talking about that. Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah.
At one point, Thor was throwing gas, and then he wasn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I worry about with these dudes. Like, what happens after the first injury? And you get back to this.
It is a very fair question and a reasonable concern. What I'm telling you is I don't give a damn.
Really?
I would try it anyway. It doesn't mean it couldn't happen, but watching him interviewed before the game, they did a little feature where Tom Rinaldi interviewed him and Tarek Skubal together. And his demeanor, his focus, his level of seriousness, his commitment to his body, his commitment to his craft. Like, Paul Skenes is not a baseball fan. He admits it. Like, he didn't really follow Major League Baseball until he got to Major League Baseball. Like, this is not something that he always thought he was going to do, be this pitcher. He was a catcher in college until he started pitching.
He never thought he would pitch.
Like, he wanted to go fly airplanes in the Air Force. He went to the Air Force Academy.
You're too big, bro.
Right. This is what happened. But this was not his chosen path. The path kind of chose him.
Right.
But he's taken it incredibly seriously. And I don't know if there's a package that you could offer to the Pirates right now where they would say yes now, but it's going to come sooner than later to where they're not going to be able to pay him. He's going to get frustrated with the losing. He's going to be just fed up with no matter how good I am, I'm never going to pay in a game that matters. And the Dodgers need to be at that front of the line.
But that's an old baseball thing. I wish you could move him to a team that matters immediately, because by the time you're ready to get him, something may come off his fastball. He may not be the same type of guy. But I agree. I mean,
I'm willing to bet
if you
that
plugged him in right here with the Dodgers right now, cancel the entire postseason.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but he's not just a good pitcher is the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
He's special. He's special among special. He's not just he's Roger Clemens. He's Pedro Martinez. He's Randy Johnson. He's that good. He's not just a guy that's going to make it on. He's Clayton Kershaw.
That's a little bit early, don't you think?
No,
it's 2 seasons.
Because it's not just the 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It's the way he goes about it. It's the demeanor. It's the way that guys they have no chance against him.
Right.
It's very rare where you see major league hitters look completely defenseless against a guy. And they look completely defenseless against him.
But you've seen it before, though,
Not
right?
like this.
Dominant
Not
runs?
like this.
Okay.
Well, Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez, guys like not a lot of guys.
Yeah,
it's a very small group of guys.
Start out hot and then all of a sudden aren't.
But that's not what this is. This isn't start out hot. This is you got no chance. Mizrowski is start out hot. We'll see what that turns into.
We'll see for both. It's only we'll see what happens. But I don't think I would overpay. But if I had a chance to get a Paul Skenes,
I would overpay times 10.
You would overpay times
yes.
10? Oh
Whatever you want, you can have
him?
it. Yes, I think he's that special.
Woo.
And you guys have heard me for a long time. I don't rave about guys like this very often. Or he's different. Like when Ireland was in here, he's like, you think that highly of Skenes? Higher.
Dang.
Higher. You cannot say, hey, what do you want? I want this. Great, you can have it. Bring him in. That's how
you
good
wouldn't
he
give
is.
up Shohei for him.
They wouldn't want him.
Oh, okay. They wouldn't want Shohei because of the
They can't pay him.
Oh.
They can't afford it. They want prospects.
That's
they want
bro. Yeah. Dude is good. He is must-see TV guaranteed. When he's on, you watch.
And he's the size of Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, my God. He's huge. I didn't know he was that damn big. I didn't know he was that big. That's big. 6'6", 260 is huge.
Yeah, he is huge.
That's a huge man.
Did you guys see when he Livy Dunn is his significant other, right?
Yeah.
And she's a former gymnast. She's a model. She's an Instagrammer. And
tiny?
She's tiny. She's a gymnast, so she's
okay.
tiny. She had on like strappy heels, and they came undone. And he's down there tying the straps on her heels back together. It was like watching Paul Bunyan put the slipper on Cinderella. It was so weird, and like the juxtaposition of the sizes, it was.
I got to see these two together. I love these. Oh, that's a cute prom picture right there.
Yeah,
he's a whole foot taller.
He's
good Lord,
and she's a gymnast.
Oh, they look happy. Good for him.
LeBron, Lakers, we're all good. We're going to do it next. I promise. It's coming up. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN, and it is another week of Islands Restaurant giveaways. Call 877-710-ESPN right now and be caller number 7 to take home $100 in Islands Restaurants gift cards. Make sure to check out the Islands signature Big Wave with cheese for just $10. Available only for a limited time, and you can listen all this week from 9 to noon on 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
I get so many headaches every month.
It could be chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not for those who have 14 or fewer headache days a month. Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Why wait? Ask your doctor. Visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Cappy here to tell you about my great friends at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. I'm a huge fan for so many reasons. The safety, technology, versatility, reliability, and they're all about the Subaru Love Promise. The cars are spacious and sporty. You got to go see my boy Omar and his team at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. They're focused on your needs, and they're the most knowledgeable people when it comes to getting you into the right Subaru. Ocean Subaru, 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, just off the 91 freeway. Go to OceanSubaruOC.com. That's OceanSubaruOC.com. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Have you ever been to the ESPYs? Or just seen them on TV?
There's a whole story to it.
Go.
No.
What do you mean no?
I can't tell the whole story. There's a whole story to it. It turned into a big mess.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that when you got on the wrong bus?
Nope.
No.
We wound up on a bus, just not the
you
right
were
bus.
supposed to go, but did not arrive.
We wound up on a bus. It just wasn't the right bus. Yes. But no, I've never officially gone into the ESPYs.
Okay.
Was I set up? Did I have seats? Did I have a tuxedo on that night? Yes. Does this fool start to go off at a Denny's? Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A Denny's. You were tuxed up at a Denny's.
Super bird, baby.
Yeah.
See, bro, you got to be careful who you go out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, really, you have to be careful. Like, I have to. Like, what was that movie, Ghost in the Darkness, when Val Kilmer had a shot at the lion? He could have ended the whole thing, and the gun backfired. And Michael Douglas's big line was, "You went to battle with an untested rifle." So I went with someone to this event with a dude I'd never been out with before.
Okay,
And
go on. I'm sorry.
We had normal situations that come up, and me and my fellas would have handled it this way.
Sure.
He just took it all over. I'm like, we're in tuxes, man.
Boy,
You're out here throwing hands.
That's a weird night.
Yeah, stupid.
That is, I think, a situation that everybody has been in at one point or another, where
Yes.
you're going out and there's a person in the group that you don't know very well,
Right.
And that person becomes a problem.
So there was stuff from the start that I wasn't into that, I'm like, oh, okay, this is how you get down. And this is why I can't tell you, because that dude
Right.
is now in Canton.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be going, and I got my James Bond on, and next thing you know, I'm in a dust up. Yeah. What are you doing?
What did you get at Denny's?
Him. That's what him. Why are we going here? Him. It was him. I had to go get him out of there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What are you doing?
I thought you guys, like, before the ESPYs said, you know what, I'll
let's go to
take a
Denny's.
Grand Lumberjack Slam and go through there and see what's up.
He
Guess
had the
not.
lumberjack. He went to pick him up.
We weren't teammates. It was just one of those things. Let's do it. And they hooked us both up. We're going to go together.
I think that's one of the great advantages of getting older / wiser / whatever. It's like you realize, you know what? I don't need that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm going to do? I know exactly how my night's going to go, at least based on who I'm surrounding myself with.
Yes.
The universe can intervene and throw you a curveball. But the curveball is not going to be something that I invite into my own circle.
Bro, I can pay the check and be gone with the best of
Right.
them. I'm out. Let's
Right.
go.
Can I
Done.
tell you about the wild card that came to one thing with me at Beach Week? So at
What's Beach Week?
UVA, there's
Okay.
a thing called Beach Week, where after your classes are done, in between classes finishing and graduation, everyone goes to Myrtle Beach for Beach Week.
Okay.
And different groups, you go with sorority, fraternity, clubs, whatever. And I went with my friends on the ski team, and I was an add-on. I was not a member of the ski team, but I was there. But there's another guy who was a wild card add-on, and was the definition of a wild card. He every night made himself a blender of margaritas, just himself, drank it all. He also every night would have an entire grocery store big serving of shrimp cocktail.
Dang.
That he would get at one of
That's
the
a
places.
very dangerous concoction of margaritas and grocery
That sounds
store
like a last
shrimp.
meal. Yeah.
And and also positive, he brought with him a huge raft. Okay, on the
Like
ocean.
an inflatable?
Yeah, but then he would take us out too far.
Oh.
And it's like, bro, we can't go out in the ocean. It's the ocean. And then he also ended up breaking that raft. And then also he slept in the living room and was snoring like a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
So he was an interesting wild card.
Remind me to tell you, like, the breaking up with the Entourage guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is convenience, bro. We're not really friends.
Is this an off-the-air story?
Just, people you'd hang with, go to clubs with, and then, we're not really friends. It's just convenience. You're just part of the group. So I had one dude call me up and say, look, man, I got 5 Gs. That's all I got. I'm coming to L.A. I'm coming dolo.
Okay.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, Motel 6 down the street. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you.
Yeah.
I thought we was tight. You thought wrong.
Yep, you guys. Nope. That's always This happens. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
happened way more to you than it's happened to me, but it's happened to me enough to know the position that you're talking about, which is one of those. Hey, I was hoping to go, and it usually is surrounding tickets to an event.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
And hey, I'm coming in. I want to go see. I'm just gonna make something up here. I want to go see the Lakers and the Celtics. I'm like, yeah, have a good time. Well, is there any is there any way that you can?
No.
Like, no.
No.
Well, I was hoping that maybe you could ask. I'm like, no. Well,
Yes.
can I stay? No.
I have
Like I am not your
can't
man
help
for
you.
this.
The worst call I ever made in my life. It just so happened the Rams were in New York playing the Jets or the Giants, probably the Jets. and it was the same night, the Saturday, that the UFC had finally made it to New York.
Okay.
It was a big deal.
Yeah, it was.
I think McGregor was in there.
Might have been.
Right.
They were not. That was the last frontier for them.
I called Goldie, Mike Goldberg, who is the announcer,
Yeah.
Saturday morning, and he picked up the phone.
Oh, huge mistake. Did you get in?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
He's like, dude, do you really think I had tickets for you? No.
What?
I just called.
And
check.
he's a buddy of yours, right?
That's my homie. He's
That's
like,
what I'm
dude,
saying.
do you really think I have tickets for you now?
Like, let's say, fast forward 10 years from now, you're still working for the Rams, and I am not. I am retired.
Yeah.
I'm gone, and you and I we're still pals, but we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Super Bowl, the Rams are in
here.
it, and it's here, and I call you and say, yo, DeMarco, what's up? It's Trav.
The day of?
Hey, is there any way? And if you went, dude, are you out of your ever-loving mind?
If you
I would
called-
understand that.
10 years from now, if you called me day of game
Yeah.
and asked me for tickets, I would pick up the phone and tell you exactly what Mike said.
Yes.
Are you out of your freaking
Yes.
mind?
But if it's like Rams versus Titans week 6,
Yeah, but I
and
don't
you
wanna
ask
go to that.
2 months ahead of time,
right?
Maybe you're getting tickets.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll take your Niner ones.
I'll watch that on TV. Yeah, I only want to. I'm going to curate a very select list of things. So LeBron and the Lakers reportedly have not had any formal discussions about a trade or about a potential contract buyout. That we're moving forward. We're going to camp. LeBron's showing up. LeBron's part of this, and that all of the heat from a week or so ago has cooled.
Simmer down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just
Or that
going to
it
be
never happened, apparently.
Simmer down.
Quote unquote.
Well, okay, maybe not that part of it, but the statement put out by his representation did happen, and that statement was the match that lit the fire. So that part did happen, and LeBron
never actually said it.
Right, but his silence spoke volumes.
Correct.
Is this just going to be until we get to the NBA trade deadline, which is in February? Is this just going to constantly be the speculation that with LeBron and the Lakers
I
that
would
he's
guess.
coming or going?
But if you're in the camp of you like LeBron, and we've met a lot of people that do, you want LeBron to play for the Lakers. The best possible option for the Lakers is LeBron playing this year. This is good news. That means he's coming to camp.
Yeah.
That means he's going to be in uniform. So I think radio silence between the two is actually good right now.
Yeah, like détente almost, right?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, what options do you have? He's under contract, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't requested a trade.
No. Well, no.
They've done their due diligence.
Yeah.
Right? So there's really not much to talk about.
Well, that won't prevent us from talking about things. You know what
No,
I mean?
me and you?
Yeah,
No,
I'm just saying
yeah.
the universe.
No,
The-
but I'm talking about between team and player.
Oh,
There's
I
not
gotcha.
much to talk about right now.
Yeah,
you don't-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be one of those. If the Lakers get off to a really good start,
yeah.
Okay, let's say that the Lakers come out of the gates and they look good. Luka looks good. LeBron looks good.
I'm expecting that.
The DeAndre Ayton fits in, and it's like, okay, hey, this is working. I think the speculation about what's going to happen at the deadline and LeBron specifically will really get turned. I don't think it'll ever go away, but it'll get turned down.
Yeah, right.
The opposite, though, DeMarco, if they get off to a slow start, then it's going to be a 5-alarm fire.
You'll never see Rob Pelinka again if they get
Yeah.
off to a slow start, and LeBron is here. And LeBron is part of the slow start or the reason. Or maybe.
Well, I don't even know if that part
Ayton
matters.
fails.
It's just if regardless of look, if LeBron is bad, which is very
we
unlikely.
Got to parse through why.
But unless the reason is LeBron stinks, and it's a less than 1% chance.
Probably won't happen.
Right.
Or gets hurt.
Then it's going to be hey, what are you going to do to fix this? Hey, what are you going to do to are you going to move LeBron? Are you not going to move LeBron? Can you move it? Like it's just going to get louder and louder and louder if they get off to a slow
You
start.
don't think the Heat is so bad? Like talking to Michael Irvin when he got hurt, he was such a villain that when he got hurt, Philadelphia cheered. Remember that?
I
it
do.
was disgusting.
Yeah.
LeBron doesn't have that, right? If he goes down in your arena, you're not going to cheer that.
Visiting it? No.
I don't think so. I don't think it's not to that level.
No.
But I'll say this, like we said, I all but buried Kershaw yesterday. He's going to get shelled. Put that in your universe. How do you get him out if he's getting shelled? We were all worried, right?
Yeah.
We're worried every time he takes them out. Every time he lets one go, we're worried.
I'm with you.
So same thing. And he shoved it last night, or at least his version of shoving at this age.
Yep.
Suck that.
Yeah.
Suck it. Sorry.
Suck it, big dumper.
That one. Right. That's what I'm saying. LeBron, what if this actually works out?
Like they're really good?
What if LeBron, Luka, and Ayton turn out and just they're better than what we think?
Great.
JJ improves.
Great.
AR comes back a different player.
Great.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, so regardless of what we think, we just have to wait for him to hit the floor. But this is good. I don't think there should be any contact between team and player right now anyway.
I like that.
Especially guys under contract.
I really like that. The idea of, hey, listen, there's not much to talk about. We're not trading you. We're not buying you out. The free agency period is the free agency period. This is what we got. We're going to go to camp here in a month or two, and we're going to start getting ready. But until then, not much to say.
If I'm LeBron, I might be happy. You're just a rank and file player. You wait for a letter or an email that says, this is when camp opens. Show up here, park your car there, and go to work. Great.
I like the idea of there being everybody kind of back to your respective corners, right? They were not, but the idea that LeBron would ever want to be part of the wallpaper, not a chance. It's not who he is. It's not how he's wired.
I think the only way you control that is on the floor, which is good for us.
Yeah.
Because
he can control it off the floor. All he has to do is say one thing, and we're back to where we were.
And I think, but I think they would acquiesce faster than he would like.
I
That's
agree.
what I'm saying.
I agree to that.
Right.
But LeBron just sitting there. Oh, God, thank goodness nobody's saying my name today. No.
I mean, just show up and be a basketball player and stuff it down our throats. Because I'm sure he's listening. It seems like the whole world's against him. So prove us wrong. Which is all good for us.
It's all good for the Lakers.
Yes.
This is why I'm so excited about the season, the ownership, the coach, Luka, and even LeBron, too. The Lakers are in a win-win position. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, that's okay, too.
Yeah. Yep.
That's okay, too.
Either way, you usher in a new era.
Yep. Either way, we're getting what we want, which
Yes.
is a really good team that's got a shot or a team that's getting ready to turn the page and start a new thing.
Funny. Win or lose, the team will change at the end of the year.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait. Factor Caps coming up next. Is Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Jason Roberts here at the station. DeMarco, you know him. Jay's one of our MCs here. He was telling me a story about Next Gen yesterday that all of a sudden he's doing dishes and all of a sudden the water starts coming back up from the sink and he can't get it to go down and he can't figure out how to clear the clog. He calls Next Gen. And Next Gen comes out, they do the camera inspection, and they do the descaling, and they're making this a little bit there, a little bit out, and all of a sudden it's running, and his wife is thrilled, and he's thrilled because they got an event coming up. They want to make sure everything's running its best, and this is what Next Gen does. They come and they solve your problems so you can keep moving forward and get to what you need to do. And I know we think about Next Gen when it comes to air conditioning and heating, and rightfully so. They're great at that, but when it comes to plumbing, Next Gen needs to be your first call as well. They can solve that problem. They can get that drain open that you haven't been able to do, that no one's been able to do. So give the folks at Next Gen a call. 833-3-NEXT-GEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN for any of your plumbing issues, large or small. It could be a leaking foundation. That's a big one. A backed up drain, maybe a little bit less so. Sewage problems, you name it. Next Gen is the place to call if you've got a plumbing issue. Let me give you that number again. It's the one that Jason calls. The one that I've called when I had a water heater issue. 833-3-NEXT-GEN. Or you can book online at nextgenairandheat.com. 833-3-NEXGEN. That's 833-3-NEXT-GEN.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
You broke another mic?
This mic. Okay, headphones. No, I got that. What? Bergman, the mic was malfunctioning.
Now Laura's pulling wires over his head. We're a mess today.
Sean, this is what I do. This is how I work, Bergman. Go home.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, we got some breaking news in the NBA world. This is from Shams Charania. Three-time NBA All-Star Bradley Beal has agreed to a contract buyout with the Phoenix Suns and plans to play with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay.
On a 2-year, $11 million deal with a player option after clearing waivers, sources tell ESPN.
That was such an empty box present right there. Oh, he's playing with the Clippers? Why? Why them?
Good.
Why the Lakers? You want him on the Lakers?
Yeah. Yes, I want him on the Lakers.
That is the most empty calorie player, I think, of the last 10 years. He is nothing but empty calories. Yeah,
okay.
he is just one of those.
But dude, he can help you. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Aloha. Factor Cap.
Water.
So we can talk more about Bradley Beal and the Clippers later on the show. If we
Empty
want
present.
Empty
You know what I'm saying? The big box with a little present in the middle. That's what that felt like.
I just love the reaction.
Let me knock something over. Hold on.
Ori was telling us a story about how someone, was it your principal or your vice principal?
Oh, you want to go there?
I'm just saying, someone in your administration growing up had a last name that in another language is a bad word.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't need to say what it is.
Okay.
But it's funny because people at the school speak that language, and so it's a bad word, and it's funny, whatever. So if you had a last name that was either inappropriate, like you mentioned, the girl's last name was Ho.
Yeah.
And it's like, would you change your last name if it was inappropriate in some languages? Travis Feather Cap.
No, Cap.
You wouldn't change it?
Nah, I'm good. It's my name. You know what I mean? Like it's my name. It's
dude.
my family
Some
name.
People, you might have to. There's that new football player with. It's the KN word. That's his last name. He's a white dude, and his name is K, and it sounds like that.
It's KN word.
KN word
is what it sounds.
You might have to change that. Yeah,
that might be the exception that proves the rule.
You might have to change that.
I would change that one.
The hockey player Satan.
Oh yeah, but it's not Satan. It's
but
Satan.
It says Satan.
Look, if you can't speak the language,
Satan, and then there's a tennis player, Sinner.
Yeah, Yannick Sinner. He's the best player in the world.
You might want to change that. I'm just saying.
I'm number one in the world, man.
And I didn't know this, right? I told you I went like gaga over the tortas. I didn't know that had a negative connotation. I got hipped up to that.
I know.
Did you know that?
Oh,
I didn't know the negative connotation.
You can call certain people a torta.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Okay.
Yes. You know.
Jorge,
Okay.
you would change your last name if it was something inappropriate.
Nah, I'll live with it. And then, I mean, that's okay, especially if you play sports. That's how they know you by in the locker room.
Right.
Your homies, your coaches.
Yeah.
Like, hey, go get, whatever my last name would be. So I would keep it.
There's that college football player, first name Ja'Cory, last name was the F word.
Yeah, I don't recall.
The F word with 2 G's, and that was his name. I kid you not.
Oh, yeah.
A slur.
That's and that was his name. So listening to announcers call his games was always interesting.
Okay.
Yes. I kid you not. He was good too. I'm not saying that to be funny. That was his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so do you guys know who Emma Watson is?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, Emma Watson, if you don't know who she was Hermione in Harry Potter, but she's also been in Beauty and the Beast.
Got
She's
a
been
lead
Little
foot.
Women. Yes, so that's what I'm going to talk about. So she has been banned from driving in the UK for 6 months because she was driving 30 miles per hour in a 38 miles per hour in a 30-mile speed zone. But this is her 4th offense in a 2-year span. Okay, so she's had 4 speeding tickets in 2 years' time. So she cannot drive in the UK for 6 months. My statement is, there is someone in your life that shouldn't be driving. DeMarco Factor Cap.
I'm thinking. All the dents you see in my car, that's from my daughter. But she's gotten a lot better. This was just the training vehicle.
Yeah.
No, Cap, I think everybody right now can drive. Maybe it might be time we take the keys from Dad.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, especially
How old's Dad?
Dad's 77 now.
Does he see okay?
When it gets dark.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Like when you're in the car with him, he's like Rocky. He cuts the corners a little bit and hits the trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe pops. Yes.
Trav?
No, I think everybody in my life is still safe on the road. Yeah, I mean there are some things that you're like, wouldn't have done that.
It's
a
not
while
me
ago.
right now. It's
no,
not you yet.
No, I'm
Yeah.
okay. Susan drives too fast, but she's not unsafe. She just drives too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's in a hurry.
They give me a hard time because I drive slow. It's like, what do you do? I'm like, you're going to get there 5 minutes ahead of me. What's the difference?
You ever had an accident?
Yeah. I've been one.
One.
And it was, I got
Traffic ticket?
hit.
Not many?
No. It's, knock
You
on
got
wood.
the one for texting.
I got the one where the guy was on the phone. But
You're
yeah.
a safe driver. There's nothing wrong with being safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jorge, there is someone in your life that shouldn't be.
No, I think they're pretty much, we're pretty safe as well. Brenda, my mom, they have a heavy foot as well.
Yeah.
But when I'm driving, they're like holding on. I'm like, wait, you guys drive faster than me? It's crazy how you guys think I'm going to get into something. But
and given that she was driving 38 and a 30,
that's
So I wonder where, like 38 in a 30 here doesn't sound so bad.
No.
But there, if she's driving through London, there's nowhere to drive.
And also, it's not. It could have been that it's just a small infraction, but it's the 4th one in 2 years.
Yeah, but and I understand that, but the cumulative effect of it all. But if you kept writing me tickets on the freeway for going, let's say you write me a ticket for going 69 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I got 5 of them in a year. I'm not an unsafe driver. I'm just getting unlucky for getting bogus speeding tickets.
And it could very well be what's happening
You
now.
got somebody that's after you.
Yeah.
You offended that cop.
What is the speed on the freeway for you where you're like, I need to slow down a little bit? Because we all get to that point. You're looking at it, you're like,
anything out of 70.
Yeah.
If
Anything
I
that starts with an
touching
8.
80,
Yeah.
and usually that means I'm mad. Somebody behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like outrun them. I'm like, what am I doing? Just move. Go around me. Yeah.
That's the number.
Yes.
Today on the highway, freeway. I saw a truck. Their wheel was wobbly, and I was like, I didn't get past.
Like a
this
pickup
guy.
or like an 18-wheeler?
Looking like not a cement truck, but it was a vehicle used to transport
An industrial vehicle.
Yeah, industrial vehicle, and one of their wheels was a little wobbly. And I was like, I'm going past this
get
guy.
the hell away from that guy.
And final destination.
Bro, Shab,
Yeah.
if you're passing a truck on the right side, do not stop like in the middle of the truck.
No.
Keep going.
And I was passing the left. Don't
Yes.
worry, but,
Thank you. But sometimes they have to ride in the middle lane.
Yeah.
To avoid the but like, dude, let's get past this thing. Thank you.
The craziest thing is when you're on a motorcycle and you're between 2 big trucks, that looks cool. Like I have shots in my camera because I used to wear a helmet.
No.
Yeah. It looks cool.
Oh,
but
that's
it's
Matrix
it's
time.
I'm not getting
Trucks are terrifying. Factor Cap is brought to you by the Law Office of Joseph S. Normand. Speaking of accidents, if you are unlucky enough to find yourself in an accident, you need to give Joe a call, 213-747-2000. That's the Law Office of Joseph S. Normand. You do have a lot of choices in your legal team, but that's why you got to call Joe, because with Joe, family always comes first. It's normandlegal.com online. And, of course, that phone number, put it in your phone right now, 213-747-2000. Belichick v. Kraft, round, what are we on now, 7? That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
Everyone on the Reddit page hates everyone except Mason.
Which is amazing that Mason somehow squeaked by.
But what is it about me that gets me off scot-free in all this?
You're their darling.
To me, I'm like the annoying one.
Well, yeah, and John is the really knowledgeable one.
He's the most knowledgeable. He wins every year at the Mandy's.
I know.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
With Progressive customer service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Sedano and Cap.
Next at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
You can make a good omelet with 2 eggs at the house.
At least 3 eggs.
I think you should say things like at the crib rather than at the house. Sounds cooler.
Okay.
You can use 2 eggs when you're at the crib versus you can use 2 eggs when you're at the house. Crib versus house.
Okay.
Makes you sound cooler.
All right. Sedano and Cap weekdays at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN. This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Another reminder that it is ESPY Day, and of course, there are all these incredible moments in the history of the ESPYs. Of course, the immortal words of Jim Valvano, don't give up, don't ever give up. And we are not giving up at ESPN. You can help the V Foundation achieve victory over cancer. You go to v.org/donate right now to give what you can, and 100% of your donation goes directly to cancer research. That is v.org/donate. And a big thank you to everybody that's able to contribute, I should say, to ESPY Day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Amen.
I remember seeing that in real time. The Valvano thing as it was happening,
and
just being incredibly, and it's funny because happened a long time ago, and it's, you know, we've seen it every year for years now, and it almost feels like something that was predetermined. It wasn't. It just, he went up there and laid his heart out. It was something else.
lightning in a bottle, I guess. Right? Yeah, it's just one of those moments. That and that video of him winning the national championship.
Where he's just running around?
Never gets. I'm looking for somebody to hug.
Yeah.
That never gets old.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know who they beat, right? I mean,
Who did they beat for that? In that
they beat Houston and Olajuwon.
Phi Slamma-Jamma.
Olajuwon and Drexler. Phi
Slamma-Jamma. The Goliath in that whole thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were just one of those teams that's like, okay, Houston's going to smoke them. And nope.
Who's help me out again? Concussion. Pete, primetime player, baby.
Vital.
Yeah. Without looking up, was he a good coach?
I know he had a pretty good run. I think it was at the University of Detroit where he was.
Okay.
He had some success there, but he was more of a personality than he was
kind of a Bob Uecker.
Yeah,
this is what he does.
He had a big personality.
Look, sometimes I used to get them mixed up, but it's not the same guy. But
Valvano and Vital.
Yes,
yeah. Well, they were tight.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
they were tight for sure. So if you can, go help at ESPYs.org/donate. This is. I want to play this, and I'm going to let you take the floor from here. This is Bob Kraft on Julian Edmonds' podcast talking about the, quote, big risk he took in hiring Bill Belichick when he did, which, of course, launched the incredible run of all those Super Bowl titles.
I gave up a #1 draft pick, coach who had only won a little over 40% of his game in 1999. It was a big risk, and I got hammered in the Boston media, but I think we did okay.
All right, so that's Bob Kraft saying he took a big risk, a guy that only won 40% of his games, and he got hammered in the media. Belichick's response to Kraft was, quote, as I told Robert multiple times through the years, I took a big risk by taking the Patriots head coaching job. I already had an opportunity to be the head coach of the New York Jets, but ownership situation was unstable. So basically it's I did you a favor. No, I did you a favor. And one of the great runs in NFL history has devolved into this.
We've been talking about this all morning, and I keep saying the egos of men never cease to amaze me, especially in football. When you have success, I say this about the players a lot. Everyone has their hand out. Everyone wants to get paid after you win a Super Bowl, and they're all right. But the same thing happens upstairs. Everybody wants credit. When it starts to boil down, you would think right now, what has it been, 25 years since I won the Super Bowl with the greatest show on turf?
Yeah.
You would think it's just 6 guys that did that.
Can I guess who the 6 are?
Go ahead.
Marshall.
Yep.
Kurt.
Yep.
Torrey.
Yep.
Isaac.
Yep. Orlando.
Yes,
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, when you boil it down, as you get older, that's what
there
happens.
There are other guys out there.
People start wanting credit, and some guys don't get credit. It just so happens I was watching something on Jerry Reinsdorf and how much Michael Jordan and Reinsdorf used to butt heads.
Michael hated
him. And this is a guy who was the architect behind the Bulls, but he wanted his credit.
Jerry Krause.
Yeah. Who's Reinsdorf?
He's the owner. Krause was the GM.
Krause was the guy and we booed his wife at his funeral. It was horrible. That's what I mean. That's how far we got. But it's all about credit. Some guys don't get it. Some guys do. The songwriter doesn't get the credit. The singer does.
Yeah.
And you start fighting over it. But I think they're both right. So if you look
I do too.
at Bill Belichick's record before he became a head coach, not a coordinator with the Giants, just as a head coach, 6-10, 7-9, 7-9, 11-5, and then 5-11. Right?
Yeah.
You probably did take a beating. This would be up in New England when you had that. This seems like another bad hire.
He wasn't Bill Belichick when they hired him.
Correct. Yeah. So you both took a chance. And he gave up a first rounder?
Yeah.
That would be insane. Are you crazy? Imagine if the Rams or the Chargers or the Raiders did that.
Yeah.
You bet they better pan out.
It would be like if they went and did that and gave up a first-round pick for Jeff Fisher. It's like, yeah, I know he's in the league, but yeah.
Even if you get McVay, it better pan out. You're going to take a beating for that. Wow, that's a big risk.
Yeah.
You gave up a first. Let's see who was in that draft who you could have had instead of Belichick. That's what I'm saying. So, and the other way is true. New England wasn't always New England. New England was an afterthought. When you had New England on your schedule, you didn't shiver. It was like, okay, let's pad stats today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they took a chance on each other, and it worked.
They did, but I think you nailed it. The egos get involved. But what's so stupid, and I guess it's just human nature, because we're actually kind of on it. You're usually on where I am right now, and I'm usually where you are right now, which is, well, people do dumb stuff all the time that's not in their best interest.
Even billionaires.
Even billionaires. It's like one of these guys. You had the greatest 20-year run in the history of this league. Like you went to the Super Bowl. What is it?
Yes.
9 times.
True. But it's always
why are you trying to tear each other down at this point?
It's always the third man in. So I know, and let's put Emily and Jorge in the conversation. Let's say they're Brady.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And we know what we did together.
Uh-huh.
But it's the outside people that keep wanting to elevate one guy. It was because of Brady. And then you don't correct him. Wait a minute. No, it wasn't all just him. I did something too. So it just depends on who's getting the attention that week.
But it started a little before that. So because think about the I forget what it was called, the Apple documentary on the Patriots, Dynasty, thanks him. And that was heavily skewed towards the Bob Kraft point of view. It was the Bob Kraft version of the Patriot Dynasty. The Belichick was mentioned, but he was not mentioned in the way that I think everybody would have assumed that Bill Belichick was a part of it.
Right.
Then Bill Belichick leaves New England, whether fired, agreed to, what it almost doesn't matter. You feel like there's going to be a stampede to hire Bill Belichick. He doesn't get a gig.
Well,
and it
I think we
seemed
see
like
why.
And it seemed like Bob Kraft went down the street and said, I wouldn't if I were you. And the other owners, there's a little clique among those guys, and they listen. He didn't get a job. Now he's in Carolina doing whatever it is he's going to go do.
Yeah.
It felt personal before it got public.
True. I'm sure whatever warts or the stuff we're seeing about Belichick, I'm sure Kraft probably knew and helped him, covered him, did whatever, took care of him. Now he's out on his own. But this is no shock. It was inevitable at some point that these guys would start taking shots at each other. It always happens, especially when you have that much success.
Yeah.
And I said this
How
before.
did Brady stay out of it? Because he's kind of above the fray.
Brady's Brady. Brady's untouchable in all this. He's the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to say a word. Let them fight over it.
Yeah.
He's in the Hall of Fame. Robert Kraft, he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, is he?
I want to say that he is.
He's not eligible yet.
He's not eligible yet?
Robert Kraft or...
Robert Kraft.
Oh,
I think
because I
Kraft
know
is.
Belichick's going to go in. He's going to get his flowers. Brady's going to get his flowers. What about Kraft? And I told you about this movie, Rocky
he's been
IV
passed
fans.
over. He's not been inducted. Into
Not yet. I mean, you got to get your credit. And he's the architect behind it all. So sometimes those guys get left out in the cold.
Yeah. In the middle of this run, or not even in the middle of it, towards the end of this run, if you would have told me, hey, guess what? 5 years from now, these guys are going to be at each other's throats, I don't think I would have believed you.
New Edition hates each other. I saw them when they had the reunion tour. They had 6 tour buses, one for each guy.
Yeah.
They don't get along. It just happens. I heard tag teams don't like each other. But you do see this, and you have to give Robert Kraft credit. I'm calling him Robert. Bob Kraft. Because of the environment he created.
Yeah.
He was the first owner I ever saw wearing Air Force Ones,
Yeah.
but still dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
He was cool, but he wasn't.
He has a little, among that group of people,
Yeah.
he seems to have a little more street cred than the average guy.
He was the yang to Bill Belichick's military precision. Like, it's a snowstorm, and I'm still finding you if you're late. That's got to run through the owner.
And I'm sure there's still some bad feelings because it could be that it was Bill the reason that Brady had to leave, not Kraft. Kraft seemed to still have a positive relationship with Brady, and Brady goes and wins another Super Bowl. And so I think that there's probably that disconnect that happened when Brady left.
Man, there's an old adage that is the truest thing. If things didn't end badly, they wouldn't end at all.
True.
You know, like this.
Yeah.
If did it end badly? Well, of course it did. It ended.
Yeah, no marriage ends happily.
You should know this. You like The Dark Knight. What did he say at the end of that movie? Sometimes you live to be the villain? Something like that?
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
There you go. And Brady is immune. He's the quarterback.
Yeah,
He can always sell Coppertone.
Yeah.
And I told you that
he went off and won again.
He did. He won the battle with Belichick.
Yeah.
And I think Kraft is throwing his hat into the ring right now.
I know, and we can talk about Lincoln Riley coming up a little bit later on in the show. But I think one of the, other than the CFP and who gets in and who doesn't get in, the Bill Belichick at Carolina thing is at the number one with a bullet of things I'm excited to see this season. Because it could be great, they could be really good, and it could be a tire fire. And I'm prepared for anything in between.
I can't wait to see what he does.
Yeah.
What type of offense. He might roll out there with a fullback and run I formation.
Anything's on the table.
And like the simplest form of football and beat the snot out of you with it.
Maybe,
or get killed.
Or he's lost his marbles,
Right.
and you go out there and you're like, whoa, what is going on out there?
Never know.
I forget her, Jordan, I forget her, Hudson, something like that.
I'm trying to
She's
forget her.
around, and it's like, whoa, this
if
is
he okay, like if he can't
weird.
score, that's one thing. But if he gets shellacked on the defensive end, he's lost his fastball. Yeah.
Not impossible. Great night in Major League Baseball last night. They did the impossible. They made an all-star game amazing, so let's get rid of it. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
I was mentioning this earlier. I get the hamstring cramp, and I can always feel it coming, especially at night, and it sucks. I have to get up, walk around the bed, and stretch this thing out, and it's a freaking workout at 2 in the morning, and it just messes up your entire day. That was before I have found my savior. I really have. It's so simple. It's the Highlands Leg Cramp PM. This has been awesome for me. It is really simple. Take a tab, no water, dissolves under the tongue, no groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just fast, effective relief that lets me sleep, Travis. It lets me go to bed. I can sleep so soundly through the night. That is the best PED of all time. You know that? Good rest, good sleep. It really is. Recharges the body. So a good mattress and Highlands Leg Cramp PM. That is your saving grace. Listen to me. If you suffer from leg cramps, if you're a guy that dehydrates or sweats too much and then you have to deal with it at night with Charlie horses and dehydration and cramps, this is your savior, just like for me. Highlands Leg Cramps PM. You can get it right now at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. Listen to me. Don't waste another minute. Highlands Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
I think what Laker fans should take from this is that there's an end date. Yes, this year. I think this will be the last year for LeBron with the Lakers. And maybe the last year of his career, but that's up to him. But I think this is the last year for LeBron with the Lakers.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-01291, 001289, 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
SB Day here at ESPN, and a reminder, an unfortunate reminder that cancer does touch all of us, the people that we love, our family, our friends, and our fellow sports fans. And at the ESPYs, it was 10 years ago, DeMarco, Stuart Scott told the world that, quote, you can beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and the manner in which you live. And maybe even more memorably, he said that when you're too tired to fight, lay down, rest, and let others fight for you. So that's what we're doing. Today we're fighting for Stuart, for Jim Valvano, and everybody that we love battling the terrible, terrible disease that is cancer. And we're asking you to help us in that fight. If you are able, please give to the V Foundation to help achieve victory over cancer. Here's how you help. v.org/donate right now, and 100% of your donation goes directly to game-changing cancer research. That's v.org/donate right now to join the fight. v.org/donate.
Booyah! That deserved a booyah.
I get it. You know, we go, stuff changes, stuff we move forward. Sports Center, man.
Never.
Holy
never
smoke.
be replaced. It was a time.
With Dan and Keith and Stuart Scott and Rich Eisen and Craig Kilborn and just all of that group of guys were just so much fun to watch.
See, I didn't know what you called it, but that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I had no idea I didn't know that's journalism. I had no idea, but that's what I want to do.
That was the gig when we were coming out of college. If you wanted to do sports media.
Yes.
Anchoring Sports Center was the job.
He had as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
Who was the finest meats and cheeses?
Kenny Mayne.
Kenny Mayne.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Dan Patrick was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
love that.
In Fuego.
In Fuego.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can't control him. You only hope to contain him or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, they were so good. Yes.
And Olbermann had this air of like sophistication and just this, I'm above all of this. Like, this is all not worthy of my time, only I'm really good at this, so I'm going to treat you all to my brilliance.
Yes, I'm going to be kind because he's cool and I'm not that type of guy. You've met Olbermann, right?
Once, very briefly. My experience with him is virtually non-existent.
Were you surprised?
I think I know what you're asking, and yes.
I was super surprised.
Yeah.
I did. Camera trickery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the same thing. Little NBA breaking news along the way. 3-time NBA All-Star Bradley Beal has agreed to a buyout with the Suns. Remember, he had that no-trade clause. He was impossible to move. And plans to join the L.A. Clippers on a 2-year, $11 million deal with a player option after clearing waivers. Sources have told ESPN that would be Shams. So here's what, among others, the Clippers have on their roster right now. You got James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, John Collins, Ivica Zubac, and now Bradley Beal.
Zubac.
Yeah. That's
I'd be happy if I was a Clippers fan. I'd be a little happier, I guess. It seems like
honestly,
Phoenix is smartening up.
Who knows? That owner is a lunatic.
And they just paid Devin Booker like the richest deal.
Yeah.
in the
I would
NBA.
pay Booker, but it seems like they're changing course, changing
yeah,
direction.
Durant's gone.
Yeah.
Beal's gone. Beal is one of those guys, and I think that every generation has a handful of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Big stats doesn't impact winning at all. Like
yes.
Brad Beal has been around the NBA for a long time, and he's been on almost.
You said empty calories. Who said saccharin?
Yeah,
that was yesterday.
It is empty. He's always been on bad teams. Like if he's on your team probably
either
sucks.
You're the most unlucky basketball player, or that's a choice.
No,
or you're making every team you're on bad.
I think it's all of the above. He can shoot. He can do some things, but this is a guy that made he's the only player in the league other than LeBron James that has a no trust. Like what?
Dude can fill it up, man. I mean,
but to what end, DeMarco?
I think the guy has offensive kills. Same with Melo. Same with AI. Same with all the guys that are offensive minded.
Melo was on good teams. AI was on good teams. Bradley Beal has
with that
never
talent,
been on
if you
good teams.
put them on the right team and the right environment, that will always play in basketball. So
he was with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, and they sucked.
Telling you, and with a bunch of nondescript, I guess, Washington teams.
Those teams were terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, if you put him at Ron Harper, but he was good, and
Ron Harper was on good teams.
And
this is my point.
And changed, right?
This is my point. He's never really been on a good team. And you did see Devin Booker and Kevin Durant are talented guys. That team was bad.
But it can't be because of their talent. That was a mess. Something just did not work out. I don't know why. Maybe we'll wait for the 30 for 30. But
Clippers,
this could be your best team.
Go ahead and take Bradley. He feels so clippery, I can't even tell you.
We'll see. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, to get a guy, like you said, that can score the basketball. I remember when that became the catchphrase.
Yeah.
And I remember Kobe saying it. I can always score the basketball. I like to do other things too. But guys that can score the basketball will always be valuable in the NBA. That will always be welcome on a roster. Now, you have to make sure it fits and fits in, or it won't work.
Yeah. The Clippers will clipper this up again.
Bruh.
Until they don't, I'm just going to assume that they will.
Is that the second guy? Well, that's not really. You can't really say that. The second guy that's avoided the Lakers. Lopez and then him.
Lopez, I think, would fall into that category.
Yeah.
I don't know if Beal would. I don't know if the Lakers would have any interest in that. Maybe I don't know, but
that's what I don't know.
It seemed like Lopez took a look and said, "Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on over there. I'll go to the Clippers instead."
We'll ask the Laker folks if they had interest in Bradley Beal. Yeah. But like I said, a guy that averages 21 points a game.
Yeah, we're going in circles here. I don't care if he averaged 101 points a game. If the
that
record,
means you're good if you average 21 points in the league.
Then why is his team bad every time?
You got to go and ask what's wrong with the Suns. That's got to be something organizational.
So it's somebody else's fault every time. It's never his fault.
In Washington, I don't know. I don't know who's led, who's coaching. I don't know what their motives are. Yeah. But some teams just aren't really in the business of winning in the NBA. You know that.
Yeah, but everywhere he goes, that's what happens.
He's only been 2 places.
I know, but he's been in the league a long time.
And
with Washington, from 19 until he was 29.
Yeah.
So Washington, look, has never really been a player to me for championships.
Yeah.
But it's different than other sports where Bradley Beal has basically a 20% chance of making his team better every time he's on the court, as opposed to any other sport like football. Depending on position, you have an impact on the sport. Baseball, again, depending on position. In basketball, you can actually point to a guy, and if you are not winning, it's because you're probably not very good.
Durant, Booker, and Beal should have been way better than it was.
You tell me why it didn't work. Westbrook and LeBron,
Westbrook's another. Westbrook's been on better teams than Beal has. Westbrook's had some individual and some team success.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's a complete disaster.
I would be willing to sign up with that if the sometimes applied. Like with Westbrook, sometimes it works, sometimes it's a disaster. With Beal, it's always a disaster.
Well, I mean, I think you're blaming the Washington. What are their
Wizards?
Wizards. I want to say the other one.
I
Can
do
I
too.
say Bullets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Travis says it every day.
I always call them the Bullets. I can never turn the page on that one.
There's also another one. The quarterback that used to be at the Bears that was at the Steelers.
Josh Fields.
Justin Fields is the
Justin
name.
Fields. I still want to call him Josh Fields.
Why do you call him Josh Fields?
I don't know. I feel
who's Josh Fields?
I don't know.
It is an
Mrs.
MLB
Fields
player.
kid.
I think Josh Fields pitched for the Dodgers for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
And look, if you show up on the Dodgers for whatever reason, it's going to imprint on my brain for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Justin Fields is the guy, and I call him Josh Fields.
Probably the same
every
guy.
single time. Yeah. So baseball had a great night last night, right?
Sure did.
It was a fun game. It was an interesting game, kind of a quirky, exciting way to end it.
It looked good. It popped.
Here's why they should cancel their All-Star game, at least for 1 year. And so the Olympics obviously are coming to Los Angeles in 2028, and they're having discussions about letting major leaguers play in the Olympics for their home countries. Rob Manfred said on Tuesday that representatives of the league and the LA committee met on Monday, both sides hoping to work toward an agreement in which major leaguers would play in the Olympics. MLB has declined to stop its season previously for Olympic baseball tournaments. Minor leaguers and college players have played in the games previously. Why not?
How do you feel about the world and baseball? Are they closing in on us?
Closing in. They're better.
They're better than us?
We didn't win the WBC.
Then let's put the pros out there.
No, this is the thing. Like the WBC, I think, is right on the edge of becoming a really big deal. We're really close because I think there are only a very small handful of sports where I don't know who's going to win.
Right.
Like I think soccer, there's 10 teams that could win the World Cup that I don't think anybody would be knock you over with a feather shock. In baseball, Japan, the U.S., Mexico, Puerto Rico, the DR, Korea, Venezuela.
You got
like those are 7 teams that could put together a team. The Netherlands, oddly enough, because they get Curacao, they have a bunch of good players.
Yeah,
like that is.
So you want
that's a tournament.
You want the best to play. Okay, we're on the same page then.
Oh yeah, and so but they're like, well, how can we have a 162 game season and an All-Star break and stop down for the Olympics? Well, I got an idea. How about this?
The All-Star game.
Get rid of the All-Star game once every 4 years. And as far as a 162-game season goes,
that would be your All-Star game anyway.
Does that have to be written in stone anywhere? For once every 4 years, let's play 154 games. Who cares? What's the difference?
Hey, it's not baseball. 162.
Dude, we got ghost runners.
Babe Ruth did 162.
We got ghost runners and robot umps. What are we doing?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Would it mess with records? Like all-time records, historical records, would it mess with that?
You still have a 154-game season?
Yeah, you'd have to, I guess, delineate. Like this is...
They tried that for 30 years, and we gave up the ghost on that.
They always put 14 games, then 16 games, and now 17 games in the NFL.
Well, this was the Roger Maris asterisk forever and ever, right?
Yes.
And then everybody just kind of went, who cares? And we just
I'm with you.
It's different.
I'm with you. I definitely want our best players on the field if we're playing the world.
Yeah.
Definitely. No doubt.
So what makes the one thing missing from the World Baseball Classic, and it's just really one thing, is that we're not sending our best pitchers because of where it falls in the calendar.
That's cool.
It falls in February and March, right before the season, or February mostly, and pitchers aren't stretched out. They're
But
not
they aren't
ready to
either,
go.
right? The world isn't either.
No, but they're more willing to go for it than we are.
But they're not going to send out
They sent
Yamamoto.
out Ohtani and Yamamoto. That's exactly, and Sasaki.
Okay,
They
well,
sent all those guys out there.
If they're sending out Yamamoto, then we must have Skenes.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
so,
that's
but
fine.
if it's in the middle of the season, they are stretched
Then
out.
dial
You
it.
don't have to do anything different.
We're doing it for our country.
Yeah. Dude, Skenes is Captain America. He wanted to fly jets in the Air Force. He'll go do it.
What the heck are you doing
He's
in here?
excited.
What are you doing in here?
Do I get restocked on golf balls today,
Wait a
Michael?
minute. Skenes wanted to fly in the Air Force?
He went to the Air Force Academy.
No way.
Yeah.
What kind of planes do you want to fly? Because obviously it's different kind of planes.
So I don't know the answer to that.
C-130
but
for him.
Yeah.
He
So
spent 2 years at the Air Force Academy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a catcher.
Well, that
Dude throws
makes
gas.
him less cool.
Did you watch the All-Star game last night?
No, I forgot it was on.
Oh,
You missed a good
it
one.
was fun.
I
man.
heard of it. I heard it went to down a swing off or something like
Yeah,
that.
they had like a little quasi
I
home
like
run
that.
derby in the
Michael,
10th inning. It was
one
great.
of the first All-Star games that wasn't boring. It was actually
6
fun
to
to
6
watch.
or something like that. Yeah, I forgot it was on. I was watching. I was actually watching the Fever. I was watching Caitlin Clark continue to lose her superpowers.
She got hurt again, right?
Yeah, she tweaked her groin again, but boy, she cannot shoot anymore. She shoots like Dennis Rodman now. It's crazy what's going on last
She
month.
lost her shot?
Yes,
What
it's
happened?
gone. She's like shooting air balls off three. She's hitting the backboard.
Okay.
Emily, it's crazy. Emily's shaking her head yes.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
The only sport that I'm aware where something like that can happen, well, I shouldn't say only, two. In golf,
Yep.
sometimes you get the yips,
Yips,
and,
yep.
and it's like, Tiger
Yeah.
Woods got the yips. That's how bad it
that's
was.
right, yeah.
Now, he did the impossible. He got rid of them. And then in baseball, we've seen Steve Sachs, Chuck Knobloch, where they can't even throw the ball to first base.
You ever lost your shot?
Is that a thing in basketball?
Yeah, everybody goes through a slump for a week, of course. But in basketball, Emily, she pays attention to this like I do, and maybe she agrees with me. From what I watch every game, from what I've observed, and we'll go back and talk about Bradley Beal because I don't like what you said about him, Travis. Nothing bad, but I just don't like what you said. I agree with DeMarco.
Is that why you came in?
That's right. Nothing bad, Travis. But anyway, getting back to Caitlin.
You're on
What
your
I've
own.
noticed
You're
about her,
7 feet
Emily,
tall.
what I've noticed about her, Emily, is she doesn't look like she's having fun, and she looks like the girls have gotten to her. They're being physical to her. She can't play her game. Her coach won't let her play her game. It just looks like she's not having fun anymore.
It does feel like she's a little stuck. I think she's also dealt with a lot of injury this year. She's missed about half of her games, and the season's not very long in the WNBA. So I think she hasn't been able to find a rhythm because of her injuries. Like she's been out a lot, and I think it's probably a lot on her. And so it might be a lot of outside things affecting on the court.
There's a lot on her. Ooh, poor Caitlin. There wasn't a lot on Magic and Bird. There wasn't a lot on Serena and Venus to carry tennis. Come on. Like she's the only one. It wasn't a lot on Tiger to carry golf, even though golf was an established sport.
Get him.
It does, it's a lot, and not everybody can handle it. And so we've seen plenty of people get put on a pedestal and been taken down.
Yeah, you're right.
Does she need a Marty McSorley?
Oh yeah, no question about it.
Does she need someone like you don't mess with her? If you mess with her, you got to mess with me.
She kind of has one in Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Sophie Cunningham is a black belt in Taekwondo.
She headlocked someone, didn't she?
Yeah.
Almost.
Matter of fact, but when she did that, Marco, I didn't know she had a black belt in Taekwondo, but when she headlocked J.C. Sheldon, I said, that girl knows how to fight.
That's your
Because
McSorley right
she
there.
pulled her head down, and J.C. Sheldon couldn't do anything. I was like, she must know martial arts or something.
She needs a Charles Oakley.
Yeah.
She needs an
Somebody to-
enforcer.
Yeah.
You don't mess with her, you mess with me.
But Travis, in the meantime, I'm bearing gifts.
Oh.
DeMarco, I didn't bring you anything because you're black, so you don't play.
Oh, my God.
We'll find out what the gift is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
If you are able, please join us today in supporting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. You can go to v.org/donate right now, and 100% of your donation goes directly to game-changing cancer research. If you are able, please give. Go to v.org/donate right now, and a thank you to everybody at the table to make a donation.
What did you say? I can't have a gift because I'm black?
Yeah, you don't play.
You know what?
You're black. You don't play golf.
That is not true.
You know any brothers who play golf?
Yes, my brother plays
that's
golf.
Right. That's right. I heard about that.
Thank you. There's a lot of brothers that play golf.
That's
See,
right. I
stop
know.
that.
But
you just like Travis more than me.
But I figured I'd
say that.
I figured you didn't play.
And you'd be correct.
Yeah, I saw you swing a softball bat. That means you don't know how to swing.
The best time I had playing golf was this past Saturday, watching Travis play golf.
Really, Travis
with
is
the
good,
fighting Averys.
The Averys.
Fighting Averys.
Duncan and Noea Avery.
I had a blast all 18 holes. The course was beautiful. It was early in the morning, my time of day.
Yeah. Why did you watch? Why didn't you play? Were you the caddy? Why didn't you play?
Me and golf
Did you put him in one of those Masters caddies outfits?
I swear to God, like golf, and I'm a righty, right?
Yeah.
But it affects my left knee, which is the worst part of my body. So golf is not fun.
And we got DeMarco his first ever transfusion.
Oh, what do you mean transfusion?
The drink.
What is that?
Alcohol.
I don't know what that is.
So it's.
What do you mean?
I didn't know. I had the same thing.
What is your favorite spirit, Michael? I know you like your Camus wine.
You talking about if I was to have like a mixed drink,
like a liquor, like do you like gin,
liquor?
vodka, tequila? What do you like?
Just give me a mojito. If you can do a mojito right,
okay.
I'm like out.
So mojitos have rum, correct?
No, they've got. What does mojitos have in it?
It's a Bacardi, so it's rum.
Yeah, it's rum.
You don't need to. It tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes like lemonade or limeade with a kick.
So you're gonna like this. So it's just spirit of choice, little ginger ale.
Yeah.
A splash of grape juice and a squeeze of lime.
Yeah. Wow. Wait a minute. Yeah. The drink of my choice? You mean like rum?
Yes.
It could be whatever spirit you like. Gin, tequila, rum, vodka. You take your pick.
Rum and ginger ale? That doesn't sound like that.
Well, then get tequila or get vodka or get something that you.
It was good. But I had a blast watching these dudes play golf. I wish I could play golf. It just doesn't work out for me.
Yeah, you're built like a tank, but had the power of a lawnmower.
You should see my brother. My brother is about 5 inches shorter and about 8 inches wider.
You didn't even get a ball to the outfield in the softball game.
No, I was
how's that even possible?
I was 3 for 3 though. You know what? Why didn't you play?
I'm too old, man.
Oh, look at you. Well, when do I qualify as too old?
In my prime.
Let me know because you're older than me, and I'm right behind you.
In my prime, I used to play softball in the summer times when I was off season when I was in my 20s and 30s. Man, I was a great slow pitch softball player. I could go to the right field, center field, any place I wanted to place the ball, I could place it with power.
You like Rod Carew? You're a Bahamian Rod Carew?
Yeah, and I was a pitcher. I used to put the spin on the ball.
Oh, okay.
Talking about tall pitchers.
So people always have to hit the ball down and hit it on the ground and stuff. I was a great softball
nobody
player.
went yard in that game.
I know.
Nobody went yard. So
All
why
you
picking on
grown
me?
men out
Say it
there.
to him, too. Oh, you brought him
fence,
golf balls.
The fence is 100 feet away, folks, and they couldn't get the ball out.
You
Not
brought
even
him golf
Travis,
balls.
who
There you
played
go.
baseball
See,
at a high level.
I did get it to the out. I hit it to Kirk in left field.
I
did
hit
have a
Momo
void.
on my last hit. I felt so bad. Hit it right in the
Oh,
legs.
right off the knee.
Right
yeah,
off the knee.
yeah.
I felt bad.
Michael, thank you for the golf balls in the shirt.
What are you shooting these days? I hear how good you are. You lost all this weight. You look like Rory McIlroy out there now. What are you shooting?
I'm going to, DeMarco, this is where I'm going to take a page out of Mario's book.
Yes, not say a word.
Depends on the day, Michael.
Yeah, well,
Depends
that's for
on
every
the
pro
day.
golfer,
I got to
too.
say this.
Yeah.
I was impressed with Travis's tempo.
I do have good
Most
tempo.
guys will get up there, look, do the whole grass thing, and, get whatever. Travis, put the thing down, take a look. Pow, gone.
How would
I
you
love
do
that.
if you played in the American Century Classic in Lake Tahoe with all the
I
celebrities?
wouldn't compete for the title, but
Yeah.
I would be. I'd be in the top 25%.
You wouldn't be
pretty good.
feared.
No.
You wouldn't be scared.
No.
Yeah.
I'd
He's got game.
I'd be fine.
He's
Yeah.
got game.
I'd be fine.
Yes.
Have you ever been there to watch that? It's pretty cool.
I have been there to watch
Yeah, it's
that.
cool.
It's incredibly fun.
Yeah.
Does Clay play?
Clay plays a lot. He loves golf, but he's
Yeah.
not been invited there. Or if he has been invited there, I think he has been invited, but he hasn't gone. Like
Okay.
Steph
Yeah,
goes.
Steph's
a
a
lot.
regular. Steph.
Oh yeah,
Steph's
he won
competing
it.
to win.
He won it a
yeah,
couple years ago.
Steph's terrific.
Yeah, you wanted you win 150,000 if you win it. 70,000 for second place.
Okay,
it's not bad.
Yeah, you know,
25,000.
Okay, but if you're making NBA $40 million a year, man, it's
It's
still a
different.
lot of money.
Yeah. Do you have time to golf?
Yeah,
during the
Oh, you
season?
can, it's all like no during the season. Yeah,
During
we
the
have
season.
like all kind of days off during
I guess
the
you
season.
do.
Yeah.
Do you have a whack set of clubs that are super long because you're so tall?
My clubs are 2.5 inches
Yeah.
over length. Because I'm 6'9", so I needed them.
So your 9-iron is the length of my
driver.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt.
That's
Wow.
got to be a
Oh, yeah.
deal. So what did I get wrong about Brad Beal?
Like DeMarco said, man, he can still play.
Okay.
25 minutes off the bench for the Lakers, he would have been a good player off the bench for the Lakers.
Okay, why is everywhere he go the team not very good?
Well, he's been with the Wizards. Can you blame him for the Wizards?
I'm not blaming him for the Wizards, but if you are a really good basketball player, you're going to find yourself on some decent teams now and again. And he really never did.
No, because Donovan Mitchell was a very good basketball player for the Jazz, and they stunk.
No, they didn't stink. They went to the playoffs. They got into the playoffs. They
So
made a
did the
run at the
Wizards.
Nuggets.
Wizards got there with him and John Wall.
No, but look at, to use Mitchell as your example, Mitchell goes to Cleveland
Oh,
and he
please.
continues to win.
Cleveland's
I know
full
they're
of- full of good players.
But Mitchell had an impact in Utah, and they did make a run through.
Well,
Not
so
a
did
deep
Beal.
run.
Beal got the Wizards to the playoffs, like you said. They didn't win, but they got there, him and John Wall.
The Jazz did win a round.
Ooh.
I'm just saying that Beal's teams have been pretty disappointing.
Yeah. And, of course, Phoenix just didn't work out there, but he still could give you Emily. Emily knows more sports than you two. I don't know why I'm talking to you two. You can still give him about 15 points off the bench, right, Emily, for the Clippers?
Sure, but I don't know if that's going to equate to the Clippers getting over the hump and beating someone like the Thunder or the Nuggets.
I don't know if anybody's beating the Thunder for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't know about the Thunder, though. I think they could be had. I think they can be.
I wonder
Anything
what would
can
have happened if
happen.
Halliburton didn't get hurt.
They wasn't going to be. Game 7, you're right. Maybe Game
Yeah, I
7,
wonder
one
what would have
game.
happened.
Anything's up for grabs. You're right. That would have been interesting. But I still thought, even with Halliburton, healthy Halliburton,
They're
they
good.
probably were going to lose Game 7.
What about what do you? Well, I don't want to give too much away, but what do you think of Ayton? I heard you defend him because he's from the Bahamas.
I love him. He's been underachieving, of course. I'm not going to excuse that. He has been an underachiever, but he's got all-star caliber skills. Now, like I said, listen to Marco. If DeAndre Ayton comes here and he's not motivated to show how good he is and why he was worthy of being a number 1 pick, because he has a Laker uniform on, the brightest spotlight in team sports and basketball, especially basketball. If this doesn't motivate him to be the next great Laker center, obviously he's not going to be Shaq or Kareem, but he could be an all-star level center here. And if he playing with Luka, with the Lakers, the Bahamas' favorite basketball team, if he's not motivated now to put up 18 or 12 every night, then he has a choice. He's either going to be a Thomas Bryant the rest of his career, because he'll play another 10 years and make $2 million a year, or you can be a Bam Adebayo type and make $25 million a year. Which one do you want to be,
I'd rather
DeAndre?
be Bam Adebayo. Yes. Look, I mean, look, I agree with everything you said about the spotlight, and this is it as far as basketball, with exception to maybe one other team. But this is it. But some guys are immune to that. Some guys never reach that potential. Some guys never get over that lazy hump or whatever the bad stuff was. They It doesn't go away. It gets magnified is what happens.
Yes, it will be magnified here in L.A., and that's why I cannot imagine he's going to come here and not be motivated or just be an average player. I can't imagine he's going to allow that to happen to himself.
So you used the word, I think, 3 or 4 different times, Michael, motivation. Is that the disconnect with this guy? Is it just that? Is it just he is not, for whatever reason, not motivated to become the great player that he has the potential to be? Is it just that switch has not been turned on, or is it something else?
Which I don't understand, Travis.
Yeah.
I don't understand that for any level of play. You don't have to be as great as David Robinson or Patrick Ewing. I don't care if you're just an ordinary, mediocre, middle-of-the-road player. How are you not motivated to be the best you can possibly be?
I'm with that.
I don't get that.
Maybe it came too easy for him.
We're not psychiatrists or psychologists, whoever figures it. There are just some people that switch doesn't get turned on. There are a lot of people like that.
For most guys I know that are like that, it came too easy too early for them.
Mm-hmm.
And when it gets tough, they just don't know how to fight through it. The guys that don't go to big schools or go to like mid-American conference teams, they know how to fight.
Yeah.
It means a lot to them.
You played on the defensive line, so you've probably been around those kind of players. But when you're on the D-line and you're out there practicing next to a DeMarco Farr or an Aaron Donald, and you see how hard they work, you see how dedicated and professional they are, if you're that type of a guy, don't you want some of that to say, man, this guy's making $30 million a year. Maybe I can make 20 if I just started playing better.
I'll give you the answer. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown played next to Aaron Donald for, 3 seasons? And I'm not sure how much rubbed off.
Wow, how is that even possible?
But for some guys like Kobe Turner, it did. For guys like Jared Verse, it did. But it's in them. For some guys, you could be next to greatness your whole career, and it never rubs off.
Jeez.
I know. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get it.
Can I throw a possible theory into the ring?
Sure.
Anybody want to take a guess how much money DeAndre Ayton's have already made?
But let me guess.
100.
I'd say $160 million.
Close.
I said 100.
140.
Yeah. Okay.
He's made $137 million.
$70 million of that went to the government. So he's got $70 million.
Well,
Okay.
it does. No.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
but he's got $70 million sitting in an account
You would
somewhere.
think. You would think.
And if you're telling me I can go run through a wall to become the greatest player I can, and I get it, some people are wired like that, but there are some people like, for who? For what?
Because
I got $70 million right now.
Because you are playing a sport you love, and you should have and you want to win. And what about all that?
I don't think Show's doing it for money. I think Show's doing it for greatness.
I agree with you. I agree, but that's how he's wired. That's how Michael Thompson's wired. That's how DeMarco Farr's wired. There are some people that it's like, man, if I can just kind of float through and get 140, I'm going to do that.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's true.
I'm going to do that.
Albert Ainsworth exists.
I'm going to do. I can do the bare minimum to get 140. Yeah, I'm in.
I don't think he's going to bring that attitude to the Lakers, though. I'd be shocked. I would be embarrassed if he does. I'd be embarrassed in my country if he does. Because he's not only representing the Lakers, he's representing the Bahamas, and the people in the Bahamas who love him and love the Lakers.
Yeah.
So he cannot come here and just say, I'll just be.
I hope you're right.
I'll be a 12 and 9 type of guy. No way.
I hope you're right. But if the light was going to go off, does it go off in your, what would this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, his 9th year in the league? 8th year in the league?
Yeah, I think it's still.
I think that light might be out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That pilot light is still flickering.
Yeah.
All you got to do is turn the flame up a little bit.
You got to hold the button down, and then you got to hope that it's nice.
And then turn the dial up, and the Lakers will turn that dial up, and you'll see an 18 and 12 and 2 block shots a night guy.
I hate having to relight the water heater. I'm always afraid I'm going to blow up the garage.
Right. It's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
It's because you hear the gas go.
Who is your best late career surge guy in basketball?
In basketball?
Late career surge guy.
Like the light went off late?
Yeah, and became
or
dominant
went on late.
Towards the end. I don't have that guy on my mental Rolodex.
I can't think of anybody who was a good
player. Could you say Powell? Nope.
No, Powell was always
good. Powell was good before he got here.
Yeah.
Powell got a little tougher when he came to the Lakers.
Well, he had to. He's playing with Kobe.
A little bit.
Right.
That's what you're hoping for.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
it is.
This isn't a toughness issue. This is I want to be here and try as hard as I can.
This is as Mace calls it, a want-to issue.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I want to be great. So we'll see. I think he still has it in him. He's got it in a bit somewhere.
And there are people like Caitlin Clark who want to be great but haven't achieved anything. They haven't. She hasn't won anything. She didn't win in college. She hasn't won in the WNBA. I don't even believe she won in high school.
Jared
so it's
Goff.
like you be a great player, but you haven't won.
And he's got $200 million in the bank.
Jared Goff's never won anything, and he's rich.
Yeah.
Sam Bradford. Hardly played. I think he's made $200 million.
Hey, what'd you accomplish? Nothing. I'm going to the club to play golf. We'll see y'all later.
Right.
I accomplished a lot. I accomplished that.
Was Sam just like accepting?
Michael, I love Sam. Yeah. Sam was he was great. He's everything you want in a quarterback. But the problem is, you could tap him on top of his helmet, and his knee would blow out.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Just fragile. Huh?
Yes, big time.
I hope the pilot light's on.
It is
and
on.
I hope that the Lakers are flicking lit matches at him the
It's
whole
on.
time.
It has to be on. He's going to be around
comes on for
LeBron,
sure.
around Luka. Luka's going to set him up for lobs. He's definitely going to be motivated, fired up.
golf. I'm going to golf.
Hot and cold is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And the light is always on at Rotolo Chevrolet. The light is always there because they never take a day off. They are what we hope everybody will be, trying to do the best they can every single day, and they are. Dealer of the Year, 13 years in a row. And they've done it by giving you what you want. The right selection at the right price with customer service that's going to get you to come back time after time after time and tell all your friends about it. This is why they've won Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row at Rotolo Chevrolet. Go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo. Go find out why Mike Capozio is always dancing on TV. Go find out why Mike's always got a smile on his face, because he knows he's going to give you a great deal. He knows you're going to love it. And if you're not in Fontana, if you're not in the IE, if you're out on the west side, let's say you're in, Santa Monica, or maybe you're down in Long Beach, or you're up in the valley, you're in Woodland Hills, and you're thinking, I don't know, Trav, Fontana's kind of far. Online, ROTOLO, RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go in or go online, make sure they know that I sent you in.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
That's Mason in Ireland.
Crazy. I was stupid and young and reckless. Stupid, young, and reckless. It's great to be that way at some point, yeah.
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
So you're saying I could still be a gladiator? Oh, get a gladiator. Oh, much better. I love those. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get an indoor barbecue grill when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 22nd.
Number 2.
Berlin, live August 22nd. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Flamingo Fridays, the coolest SoCal nighttime pool party for the hottest SoCal summer nights. DJs, dancing, and lazy river fun.
Morongo, good times.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Hey, it's Mace. In tough times, a lot of people find themselves owing money to the IRS. It can really weigh you down, and you're confused about the right way to handle it. And all those scary ads on the radio about the IRS, they don't help. Tax relief advocates want you to relax, knowing that whether you owe $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS another day. TRA has a proven 3-step tax resolution process, plus they're experts at working with special programs available from the IRS to help taxpayers get back on track. Easy to see why they have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you owe money to the IRS and feel trapped, don't lose hope. Tax relief advocates could reduce or even eliminate your debt. End your tax nightmare today. Simply visit TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Again, 800-575-1482.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696. And manage your diabetes as easy as...
As you know, we've welcomed the new partner here at 710 ESPN, NextGen. NextGen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans.
You're as cold as ice.
Call Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Time for our feature we do 3 days a week. Who's hot? Who's cold? Thanks to NextGen.
Boy, time for Who's Hot? Who's Cold? Take it away, Producer M.
Oha.
Wooder.
Free Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, what's going on with him?
Yeah, what is? Yeah, that's silly.
They suspended him. That's stupid.
Because he helped out some kids, right?
For carrying.
Yeah, he tried to do a nice thing for high school kids, and they
Dummies.
punished him for it.
What are we doing?
By the way, Miami Northwestern, that was our rival in high school.
Oh, no,
Miami
really?
Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah, so I understand. I know that whole area and all the kids who go to those schools in that area, Liberty City. Oh, man, they love their football down there.
Also, the whole thing is like it's the spirit of the rule, not the rule, but to the letter of the law. But yeah, it's not Teddy Bridgewater though.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
What's hot is July 17th, 2026. Okay, a year from tomorrow, because that's when Christopher Nolan's Odyssey will come out. But tomorrow, July 17th, 2025, you can buy tickets to see this movie
In a year?
They will be going on sale for special formats. Okay, so the IMAX 70mm, which is the absolutely massive screens,
Top of the line,
that are at the Universal City Walk and at the Irvine Regal. Those are the two places you can buy them here in the LA area. They're going to be selling the tickets tomorrow for select showings, and I think this is ridiculous. You can't be doing things a year out. Who? I don't even know who I'm going to be in a year, let alone where would it be on a random Tuesday.
Dust by then.
What is it? Do you know what the price point is?
So these also specifically for people like me who are sickos for this. If you're an A-lister, you'll have to pay full price.
Okay.
So they're not going to be included in your $30 a month that you spend to go to see all these movies. It's going to be roughly $30 to go see The Odyssey at this massive screen. So it's $30 now to spend in a year. So it's going to be in your calendar for a year. Like, what the heck?
I don't understand.
What is The Odyssey?
It's a new Christopher Nolan movie.
About
It's
what?
based off of Homer's epic, The
Greek
Odyssey.
Cyclops,
Yeah.
Greek.
Yeah, that.
Trojan War.
Helen of Troy.
I feel like you would
You would like
this.
it. Do you
Yeah.
like? Did you like the movie Troy? Brad Pitt.
Never saw it, but I like that kind of stuff.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
A Greek epic. It's a really long poem.
I don't have to be the first guy to see a thing.
Me either.
I don't have to
Except for
see it.
Star
And I
Wars.
understand, like, as somebody who's as passionate about movies as you are, I understand it, to see it on the biggest screen with the best sound and all that stuff. I understand that, but I'm good catching it 2 weeks later in my theater down the street from my house. I don't have to be first to that.
You watch it on my iPad.
There you go. On my phone.
Okay, that's a little different though, right? Like, have you seen F1 by chance?
No.
Okay, so I went and saw F1, saw it in a theater, and seeing that on a big screen, I think makes an impact where watching it on your iPad, be like, yeah, this is good, but it's not the same as seeing it as big as a
Feeling
wall.
it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you know who's in this movie?
I do.
Carrot Top.
No. Just the list of names. Go ahead.
So it's Tom Holland, Lupita Nyong'o, Anne Hathaway. Matt Damon is going to play Odysseus.
Yes.
So he's the main character.
Hathaway, huh?
I don't think Cillian Murphy's back.
John Bernthal. I love him.
Robert Pattinson.
Anne Hathaway?
It's directed by Christopher Nolan.
What'd you say?
Anne Hathaway.
That's all you heard?
Yeah.
That's all you heard talking Anne Hathaway. Wow.
It's
waiting to hear Jennifer Connelly.
I just wonder how long this movie's going to be.
Oh,
Well,
3 hours.
the
3
Odyssey.
hours.
The reason the phrase it's an Odyssey means what it
You
means
may
is
need to
because
throw
it's
volume
long.
1 and 2.
Long.
Intermission.
Journey.
Yeah.
Intermission.
I don't know if they're gonna have an intermission, but Christopher Nolan doesn't care. He doesn't
Yeah,
give a
no,
you know
he
what.
went out there.
And it's gonna be the most anticipated movie next year. But I think it's absolutely crazy to have it out a year in advance, and it'll crash the website, and I'm gonna get mad about it anyway. So be prepared for me to be mad
You
about
like
not
being
being
mad
able to
about
access.
things. Who are you kidding? You like that.
What's cold is unreleased Beyonce music was stolen from her dancer's SUV before her Cowboy Carter show in Atlanta. And that's, to me, if you could steal anybody's thing, like you could steal Christopher Nolan's copy of Odyssey, you could steal Taylor Swift's unreleased album, you could steal someone you care about's pre-release, who would it be?
Oh, gosh. Unreleased
Tops.
something. Who?
Baseball cards.
Baseball
Top
cards.
baseball cards. What the next big package is going to be.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
if
what
you
that
gave me a sneak preview of the 2026 design, I'd be pretty excited to see it.
It wouldn't
Okay.
be music. It would be a movie script. It would be a
Okay.
script. Yeah.
Like whose movie script would you want?
Like back
someone's
in
next movie.
when I was at the height of my mania, it was The Matrix, Matrix Fever. If I would have got a copy of The Matrix Part 2, I would have gone. I would have broken your car for that.
Yeah.
I would have, no doubt.
Anybody now that's making stuff that you would want to see their thing before it happens?
It happened once, and it'll never happen again. Tarantino, he let his script out once, and it almost canceled the movie.
Which movie was it?
Was it The Hateful Eight or Inglourious? One of them.
I'm not sure.
One of
But
those
that
scripts
sounds
had
familiar.
gotten out. He gave it to the actor, and it got out, and he almost canceled the entire movie.
Yeah, there's. I know when Seinfeld was getting ready to wrap, right? That when they were finishing up their incredible run, and everybody was trying to speculate on what the final episode was going to be, and people were trying to steal scripts and all that kind of stuff. So there's like a market for
So
that stuff.
Christopher Nolan does all of his scripts on red paper. So
You can't copy
can't
'em.
photocopy it.
Oh, I know who it was. It was the Marvel guy.
James Gunn or
No,
the
it was
brothers.
it was right before the snap when people are dead and they
it's the what's the face brothers.
the actor said, what do you care? I'm dead. And
Josh Brolin.
Like he let the on a talk show. It's like, oh my God, yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
That guy.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Who's hot? Who's cold? It's brought to you by NextGen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing. Don't forget the plumbing with NextGen, company of Southern California sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXTGen. That's 833-3-NEXGE.
Am I as tall as Michael sitting down?
Michael does a weird
Sit
thing.
up, sit up.
Michael, you put your chair all the way down on the ground.
All the way down, yeah. But I don't have much torso. I'm all legs. I'm
You're
like a
all
spider.
legs. Okay, yeah.
Hey, read that.
Read that?
Yeah.
Out
Read it
loud?
out loud.
Out loud. Hold on.
Read it for Travis and Emily and George.
This one
Yeah,
or that one?
This one down here.
Right here. Ireland is going to ban you if you don't get off the air.
From?
Steve Mason.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm out of here. I'll see you guys
He's
later.
going to ban you from air. What is this?
Just let the
Elementary
record,
school?
Michael, before you
What?
ban yourself, you came in here of your own accord.
Yes.
Yes.
And to bring you gifts.
And to bring me gifts.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Can we
I am
ask you about
grateful.
your son and his girlfriend?
Oh.
What about who? What?
Emily's asking about Clay and his announcement.
Oh, yeah, I
with
guess it's
Megan.
all public now, right? That
Yeah.
they're dating. There
Yeah.
is, what is a nice little romance going on. How about
He got
that?
her a labubu?
Yeah.
Wow, that's big.
Got a what? Got a
A
what?
labubu.
A labubu.
That's the little stuffed animal
Super
thing, right?
popular, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, does that make it official if you buy a woman that?
I guess so.
But forget about a ring. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm 70 years
Labubu
old.
is serious.
I don't know
Yeah.
how these things work in your generation,
Yes.
Emily.
Yeah, 2 weeks in, you get a labubu.
Labubu.
That's the 2-week anniversary, I guess.
Right.
Or
Used to
however
be
long.
Michael, how
Letterman
long have you
jackets.
been married to Julie?
Let's see. Michael's 37, so 38 years.
38 years. Okay. I will be celebrating my 28th anniversary later this year. Okay, so you got 10 years on me.
Yeah.
You ever thought about, like, if you had to go on a date, how bad you would be at it?
Right now,
Yeah.
like if I was a widower?
Yeah.
No, man, I'm a Bahamian, man. I'm like a Rico Suave. You always carry that with you when you're an island boy.
Like you said that way too fast.
Susan and I, like, we'll go out to dinner or whatever, right? And you'll see a couple that's clearly on a date, right? And clearly, like, on a first or a second date, they're still getting to know each other. And the level of uncomfortability and awkwardness that's in the room, I'm like, I just simply couldn't do that.
Wow.
I could never, ever go on a first
No,
date again for the
to
rest
make
of my
it
life.
easy, you just ask the lady or the gentleman, if you know whatever, you say, just ask them to speak about themselves.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself. What do you like? And that way, you sort of puts them at ease.
Okay. Well, hopefully I never have to. Hopefully
Make
she
sure
doesn't.
you ask
Hopefully she doesn't cut me
He
loose.
went to Witteros too fast, bro. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. If I became a widow or if my wife, I don't think I would. I'd just be content just to hang out with my grandkids
You're
at
supposed
home.
to be in your room listening to Sade. I will never love another. That's the right answer.
Look, I would be putting all those golf balls that you gave
That's
me
right.
to good use.
There you
I
go.
would be,
Your handicap would be zero.
I would
Yes.
get down to a very
Zero.
low single digit.
Well, I better get out of here before
I can't wait to
before
see John
Island hears
now.
me on the radio. What?
You're
Try?
gonna get there.
Well, take my. Oh, that's right.
Take
George
your
says I
mic.
got to take my mic so I don't leave any evidence behind.
That's right. That's
So
right.
interesting.
Don't leave a trail. Don't leave a trail. The Dump is coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
You can make a good omelet with 2 eggs at the house. At least 3 eggs.
I think you should say things like at the crib rather than at the house. Sounds cooler.
Okay.
You can use 2 eggs when you're at the crib versus you can use 2 eggs when you're at the house. Crib versus house.
Okay.
Makes you sound cooler.
All right.
Sedano and Cap weekdays at 3 p.m.
On 710 ESPN.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Hey, it's Mace. Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to take care of yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever the day throws at you. Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED, because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds, through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
Michael had to clean up all of his evidence and get out of here before I take the golf balls and the shirts.
Dying to watch a fight with Michael.
He's a boxing fan like you.
Yes, bro. He gets into it. Yeah, you and me, we're gonna go. Well, we won't be here. No, we'll be in Tennessee. The biggest fight of the year is coming up. Canelo and Crawford, but it's September 13.
Oh.
The Rams are going to Tennessee.
Oh, you're on the road.
That's week 2. So, yeah, wherever the players go, because there's a lot of boxing fans on that team, wherever the players go, I'm going to try to glom on and get in there.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like either gathering together with friends to watch a fight, or even better, going to the fight.
So much fun.
There's
Especially
nothing like
when it means something.
Oh my gosh! If there's a title on the line,
yes,
or even if there's not a title, but there's a main character fighting,
yes.
For instance, if Mike Tyson is fighting, even when he wasn't the champ,
he's still the draw.
I'll watch Mike Tyson fight Peter McNeely 100 times.
I don't know who's pound for pound number one. But this could be for number one pound for pound, I think. I'm not sure. You're right.
What's the best fight you ever saw in person?
Oh, the best fight I ever saw, like a back and forth battle?
Like just a fight that you, like, I can't believe this is happening in front of me. Not just like the most famous, but the one that
that I was in the building for?
Or that you watched.
Okay, the one I was in the building for was actually Oscar Floyd.
Okay.
Because when I was in the arena, it seemed like Floyd was losing.
Yeah.
And then you would call home to people who are watching fight nights.
Yeah.
Who do they have up? They say Floyd's up, or the fight's on the table. You're like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it gets more interesting. So that was interesting, and the Pacquiao era was so much fun.
Yeah.
When he knocked Hatton cold. We were 12 rows off ringside. I could not believe that he knocked Ricky Hatton cold like that.
The first Tyson Holyfield fight was the one that, as I'm watching it, I'm like, I can't, like, Evander was kicking his ass.
Yeah.
Like, it was a weird sensation to see because we'd only seen Mike lose it once at this point when Buster Douglas beat him. And you kind of chalk it up to, look, everybody loses a fight. It's like he had a bad night, et cetera, et cetera. But Evander just took him apart.
You should look that up on YouTube. Evander talks about that fight. He said when Mike Tyson started throwing jabs in him, he knew he had him. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mike didn't. That's not how Mike fought.
That's Mike. Evander Holyfield was not afraid of him.
I've told this story 100 times. I'm going to tell it again. That fight starts, round 1. Ding, ding. Mike does what Mike does. He comes racing across the ring at Evander and goes, whap, 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 whap. Throws 10, 15, 20 punches in a span of 10 seconds. And Mike Tyson uppercuts, hooks, the whole thing. He's trying to take him out. And Evander's like,
Yeah, either
Like-
you're out
like,
or you're scared to death.
What? And you
yeah.
could feel Mike go, oh, dude, I got to fight this guy. Oh, man. He's not scared. He didn't back up.
Same as what we're talking about with LeBron. It just happened in the ring. This has never happened. I have to learn how to deal with this world. This man is not afraid of me.
Yep.
And you lose.
It
right.
was something else. Happy 58th birthday to somebody I know you like, I like, I think everybody likes. Will Ferrell turns 58
Oh, my
today.
God. I just watched Blaze of Glory again.
You know what?
Love that
Underrated
movie.
Will Ferrell
Yes,
movie.
Love that movie.
What's the Iron
Lotus.
Iron Lotus.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And I know why you like it.
Jenna Fisher.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Owner of LAFC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Jenna Fisher. Will Ferrell is.
Yes.
Which one's Jenna Fisher?
Jenna Fisher's from The Office.
Oh, she
She's
played
Pam
the love
Beasley
interest of the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Chaz Michaels is figure skating.
Yeah.
Boom.
Such a. You know who's
Amy
great
Poehler
in that
and
movie?
Will Arnett are the
They're
other
the other
people.
two. Yeah, okay. Right.
You know who's terrific in that movie? Is Jim Lampley.
Yes,
Lampley
he's funny.
is so funny in that
I think I wet my pants.
Yeah, amazing. Your favorite Will Ferrell movie?
Blades of Glory is funny. Old School is hilarious. Anchorman.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many. What am I missing?
Talladega Nights.
Old
Step
School.
Brothers.
Ricky Bobby.
That's the answer.
Step Brothers.
That's
Step
the
Brothers is funny.
Step Brothers is even. Here's how funny Step Brothers is. Even the edited version on TBS is funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really hard to do. Usually those movies that are really funny when they put them on basic cable and they take out all the heat and the jokes and
Yeah.
the profane, it's like, yeah, it's all right. But even with everything sanded down, that movie's still amazing.
I
He's
also
funny.
think you can separate Will Ferrell movies into Will Ferrell movies for adults and Will Ferrell movies for kids.
Yeah.
And they're still funny. The ones
They
for
are
kids.
funny.
Like Kicking and Screaming is one for kids.
Great movie.
Elf is one for kids.
Elf.
Like, they
Elf,
fit-
great movie. When he goes in for the coffee and kicking and screaming, it's an incredible scene. I was too eager. I was too eager.
Too eager? Oh, my gosh.
Bring in the Italians.
And talk
Just
about
kick it to the Italians.
irrational, psycho, crazy USC fan.
Ferrell?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
No.
That's what I mean. I'm shocked that SC struggles with the money thing. Because he
Again.
believes like I thought other SC people believe. Like he thinks SC should dominate college football every day.
They should. They choose
That's
not
what
to.
I thought. That's how I thought
they
the
choose not
operation
to.
was run. Yes.
Another birthday to maybe the greatest running back of all time. Certainly on the short list. Barry Sanders turns 57 today.
Okay, so it's funny, right? For me, in my taste, Barry Sanders. Then you'll see old Emmitt Smith highlights.
Yeah.
Dude was better than you thought.
Oh, no. I don't think anybody's
Yeah.
down talking Emmitt Smith.
And what was his name in Tennessee? Charles Johnson?
CJ2K.
CJ2K
Yeah.
could roll out. There's been
Yeah.
a lot of good ones, but for me, I'd be happy with Barry.
Yeah, Barry was the most elusive. Barry was maybe the most fun to watch because he just made guys swing and miss.
Yes.
You were telling a story this morning.
It's preseason, and I'd never played Barry. We're playing Detroit, and I played with some guys that had. They were playing in New York. They played against Barry before. I said, what is it like? They said, you won't believe it. So I know what a tackle feels like. I know when I'm about to score a tackle. When I get within a half a foot of you and I can reach you, you're going down or I'm going to hit something to at least knock you off balance. Barry is there. It's a draw, and I read it, and I'm coming in on him. I'm like, this is going to be a tackle, so I duck my head, kind of close my eyes, ready for impact, and I hit nothing but vapor. I had no idea. I thought the guy had opened the trap door and dunked under. Like, where did he go? Got up and looked around and like, yep, I told you, he's different. Yeah.
There's
Yep.
I forget who the player was. I'm fairly certain it was against New England where he puts the guy
poor
in the spin
guy.
cycle and he turns the wrong way like 3 times on one play.
Yep.
And Barry's kind of a oddball, and I mean that not in a bad way, just as in a more like a literal way. He's just a different kind of stroke. He's not a typical athlete. He's different.
The best story I ever heard was they were shutting Barry out in the playoffs. And I don't remember who was telling me this. They were shutting him out in the first half. They were kicking his butt, 5-6 carries, 2 yards.
Uh-huh.
And they were screaming at him on the way to the locker room. Barry never says a word. And he stopped and looked and says, I'll be back. And he put 170 on him in the second half.
Not even a little
Terminator?
surprise. Not say that again, Em?
I said, okay, Terminator.
Yeah. No, he's not like he's strong, but he's not a big dude. It's
he's
not
a-
like you see like
He can just go.
like when you
Yeah.
see Marcus Allen, you're like, oh yeah,
Big, tall,
Yeah, Marcus
yeah.
Allen looks like a racehorse.
But
Like he's enormous.
Imagine trying to catch a full-grown man that's child size,
Yeah.
and he's on a sugar high.
A couple of movies came out today. In 1999, Eyes Wide Shut was released.
I heard something about that movie.
Different movie. That was Kubrick.
Yeah.
Kubrick.
I heard that.
They released it posthumously. He died before the movie.
Okay.
I heard that movie was supposed to be about something completely different, and they got gun shy and changed it.
Oh, really?
It was supposed to be something really, really, really bad and sordid.
I remember watching it and being because they kind of sold it as it was sexy and titillating and all like okay. And I remember watching it just being kind of neither of those emotions were inflamed. It was like this is just weird.
I was in it
like
because they were married.
Weird.
That's the only reason.
Yeah,
they were married at the time.
Yeah,
yes.
It was
and
a
shortly after we're no longer married.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sure. National Hot Dog Day today. What do you like on your dog?
Junkyard dog.
Mustard, relish, ketchup.
Okay,
but just mustard most of the time.
Yeah.
Just
what about jalapenos?
No jalapenos.
What about chopped onion?
I don't like extra added to my hot dog.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Okay. What about the Chicago dog where they put the spear of pickle and some tomatoes in?
I'll take it out. I'm not going to say no. It's a nice little, what do you call that, appetizer. But for me, a hot dog is mustard, relish and ketchup, or just mustard.
Yeah. Mustard's good.
Yes.
Jalapenos and onions, too, is a good
I
way
bought
to
your mustard-based barbecue, by the way.
By the way, why is that? I'm the exact same as you. Why is it that I'll only put mustard on a hot dog and ketchup on a burger?
Yeah.
I don't know. When I put ketchup on a hot dog, people look at me funny.
So
me too.
Okay.
But I don't do it.
Okay, right. Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. I know the answer to why people look at it weird because I heard of all people, Barack Obama tell this story. Okay. That going back, because he's a Chicago guy, right? That Chicago's kind of the hot dog place. That they used to use ketchup to mask really inferior cuts of meat. Even by hot dog standards, it was used as like filler and all these things. So if you saw ketchup on a hot dog, it was
bad hot dog.
It was you don't want to eat that.
Okay.
And so in Chicago specifically, they started advertising no ketchup. And that's how you knew that was the right hot dog.
By the way, I obviously eat a lot with Michael. I've never seen anyone love ketchup as much as Michael does. I'm serious. He'll put it on almost anything. Almost anything.
Fish.
No, God, that sounds awful.
I bet you he has. So this is how.
That sounds so.
This
gross.
is how smart Michael.
Fried fish, sure.
This is how.
No. Okay.
This is how smart Michael is. We go to a lot of like high-end fancy steakhouses, and he'll say, "Can I have some ketchup, please?" And they'll say no because they don't want to put people putting ketchup on steak. Michael goes, "Okay, no problem," and he will pull out of his pocket one of those little ketchup bottles that we get on the plane,
the room service ketchup.
Yeah. He carries one, and so he can't. He outsmarts them every time.
Oh my God,
this is funny. The same restaurant.
He puts it on mac and cheese, by the way.
I've seen that. That's not the worst thing.
You've seen that? I've never seen that before.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that before.
That's almost as bad as scrambled eggs.
That's gross.
I think he does that too.
I'm sure he does that if he likes ketchup.
Does Michael bring his paper cup of wine to the same
Not
steakhouse?
paper, red Solo
Red
cup.
Solo cup.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But yeah, so one time.
He what?
So Michael loves Camus.
Okay.
The wine.
Yes.
So
good wine.
One time we're in this steakhouse and Michael walks in sweats, carrying a red Solo cup of wine, and the
sommelier?
Sommelier, the wine guy, says to Michael, "Sir, let me pour that in a wine glass for you." And Michael goes, "I'm good." Just keeps going right to the.
I'm good, and bring the ketchup. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Little Supercross talk coming up next.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
Everyone on the Reddit page hates everyone except Mason.
Which is amazing that Mason somehow squeaked by.
But what is it about me that gets me off scot-free in all this?
You're their darling.
To me, I'm like the annoying one.
Well, yeah, and John is the really knowledgeable one.
He's the most knowledgeable. He wins every year at the Mandy's.
I know.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's Thrive nextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. Join me for Walk United LA at the Rose Bowl Stadium on July 20th. Participants can walk or run to support fire recovery efforts and our most vulnerable LA communities. Learn more at walkunitedla.org. See you there.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
See, Mace is never late to crosstalk. There he is. He's ready to go.
Oh, we didn't go back and look at that.
No. Oh, did you not go back?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, we'll get somebody to
Let's make a bet.
Let's make a bet. We here for Home Run Derby to decide extra inning games moving forward. Everybody
Loved
on board?
Swing off.
Wasn't that great?
That was fantastic.
Okay, so let me ask you this. It was great.
Yeah.
Right? We're all in agreement.
Fantastic.
Too gimmicky to implement in regular games?
No.
Is it any more gimmicky than a ghost runner?
No.
It's
no more
combo.
gimmicky than a shootout in hockey or
Yes.
3-on-3 in hockey.
So if you were Rob Manfred,
yeah,
starting next season, would you implement the swing off in lieu of extra innings?
Yes.
So
I would
every
too.
game then would end after 9 innings.
Yep.
Go to that.
And then it's like hockey goes
Can you
to the
imagine
shootout.
the drama of that and an extra
fun.
inning?
Here's why I think you nailed it. This
And
is
by the
why
way,
it was
think
so
about-
good last
think
night. Is
about-
the players were so invested in it. They were hanging on every swing.
Think about how much fun Dave Roberts could have picking his three guys.
Oh,
Like
wow.
off the top of my head, I would go Muncy, Shohei, either Freeman if he's healthy, or Teo.
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 I like Teo.
Yeah.
But
I like Teo.
it would be so fun. And maybe have a rule that, like they have in soccer, once you do your penalty kick, you're off the board.
So hockey's like that. So in a hockey shootout, you have your three guys. If we go to a fourth guy, it can't be one of the three. And you have to go deeper and deeper into the roster. And sometimes you'll get the guys that never do it.
Yeah.
Like imagine if all of a sudden you run in and Miguel Rojas is your
Right.
home run guy.
Right.
Like that would be amazing.
How does it go bad though? If you do a derby, how does that go bad? How does that hurt?
Like
the
anything
game?
else, I think. At first, it would be like, this is ridiculous. And then you just get used to it.
Yeah.
I think the ridiculousness of it is no more ridiculous than a ghost runner.
Yep.
It's no more ridiculous than
And a little more
Right.
fun.
But if
It
you,
is more fun.
If you lose by a derby, how upset are you? I guess it doesn't matter.
Let
Do
me
you
ask
feel
this.
cheated?
And I don't know this. Do the LA Kings feel like they got ripped off if they lose in a
I guess
shootout?
not. If you lose
Well,
by PK,
yeah,
it's just
and
one of those things.
Part of this is
Yeah.
the drum that I always beat with Mace is sports is entertainment.
No doubt.
And those swing offs are entertaining. So let's give the people what they want.
Last night was entertaining. The swing off was great.
Did anybody, by the way, know it was coming?
No.
Okay.
I didn't.
It
I was
sort of
completely
snuck
surprised.
up on me
Yeah.
as they started to say, if
I had
this game gets tied. I
Yeah,
didn't
like
know.
Joe Davis knew.
Yeah.
But
So this
like
is
most
the
people
third
didn't.
year that has been a possibility.
But it's the
So
first year
it's
they've
the
used
first
it,
year they've
right?
used it. So when he brought it up, I'm like, it kind of rang a bell. But even like Kyle, is it Kyle Stowers, the guy from the Marlins?
from the Marlins, yeah.
Like when they put him in, because he replaced Suarez, who got hit with that pitch.
Yep.
He was the predetermined guy.
Right.
So he's like, wait, we're doing what? Like even the players
Yeah, the
didn't know
players
the
were
rules.
like, I don't know.
I love that Kershaw was mic'd up. I thought
Kershaw
that was
mic'd up.
terrific.
That was cool.
Hold
Kershaw.
on. I got to throw this cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
So good.
They
So good.
They did something that I wasn't sure you could do anymore. They made an all-star game highly entertaining.
Yeah, you know,
Highly
it's interesting. They were able to make it entertaining.
And by the way,
other sports can't.
Pro Bowl, think about this. Pro Bowl's gone.
Yep.
The NBA All-Star Game should be gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And baseball, almost by default, now has the best All-Star game.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have said that 10 years ago.
You cannot not play in an all-star baseball
Well,
game.
it lends itself to the most competitive environment because if I'm the pitcher, I don't want to just lay one in there.
No.
If I'm the batter, I don't want to just strike out and think it's funny.
And if you're
Where
the
in basketball,
shortstop,
if I throw a lob, I'm not going to go up to try to defend it. If the ball's hit to the shortstop, he's going to pick it up and throw it out.
It's personal.
Yeah, it's individual.
Baseball's filled with personal, individual moments, and that's what a pitcher doesn't want to be embarrassed. A hitter doesn't want to be embarrassed. And I also thought bringing back guys wearing their team uniforms made it cool.
This was cool.
Suck it, big number.
I love it. We'll live on forever.
That's awesome.
Yes.
No, it was really a terrific.
It's like exhibition
night.
tennis. You can't not play.
So I was driving in today, and I'm like, man, Ireland's going to be so.
Did you not hear it, John?
You weren't listening, were you?
What? No.
Did you not listen to any of our show?
Let's pretend it never happened.
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We'll just
No. What was I?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. I don't. I like it when you guys get on me.
No, it wasn't you.
MT stopped into the Travis and DeMarco show.
Oh, I heard. I heard some of that.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I can't control
Did you
Michael.
just give that up?
Nobody can.
I can't control.
I texted him right away. I said, "Iron's going to ban you from the show."
Yes. Wow.
He does.
He can't help himself.
Yeah,
he came bringing the big bag of golf balls today, though.
Does he have some for me, or did he give them all to you?
No, he's got some for everybody.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So
I know. The, Rob, the guy who gets those from Callaway. That's a good.
That's
hookup.
like a big sack of money.
Yeah, it'll last you for like a year.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of golf balls. We're trying to get. He didn't bring DeMarco any because he said
he
you're
was
black.
right.
So
I was
offended
offended
because you're a brother.
I was offended, but he's right. Yes, I don't play.
Well, you could have given them to your brother.
I could have. You're right. I could have.
Did you ever try to play?
Yeah, it just doesn't agree with me.
In what way?
I played with Michael years ago. Michael's pretty good.
Yeah.
The worst part of my body is my left knee, and I'm right-handed. That's
so
a lot of torque on that knee.
You got to plant on that
so about
knee.
like 9 holes in, I start to get real sore.
Have you talked to Mario lately? Have we talked about rescheduling our event at
We
all?
will get it. We're going to have it, and I was telling you, I would love to make it some sort of thing with you and him and bring people to watch. Like we'd have our own traveling gallery. I might be thinking too, like, up in the clouds, but I think that might be fun.
It'll be like the end of Caddyshack where everybody's following you around the green.
Noonan.
Well, we have the station golf tournament in September. It could do a little three.
There you go.
Either
way, putting you two together.
I gotta find out what day that's on. I keep committing to stuff.
I think it's in September. Let me
stick
be
that
clear.
sucker on the calendar.
It's usually been in September previously, so I'm assuming that's where.
You know what he told me? I should be playing left-handed. That's what he said. I'm left-handed. I'm a natural left-hander.
Shoot a
basketball.
You swing a bat right-handed.
Swing a bat right-handed.
No.
Here's why I would not learn how to golf left-handed.
Equipment.
It becomes really hard to get clubs.
Oh, really?
Okay. When I travel, like during the season when we play on the road, we always rent clubs.
Do you really?
Yeah, some places don't even have
lefty clubs. Okay. Yeah.
You never. I know you took some lessons.
Yes, I did, and I got very serious about the lessons, and it still never stuck.
You never got the bug.
You know what it is more than anything? It's the amount of time. It
Fair.
takes so much time to play golf.
Counterpoint.
You're not wrong.
I don't get up early.
Yeah.
Like John gets up early, so it makes sense.
Me too.
My day is shorter, and I find it hard to squeeze in 3+ hours.
I can appreciate that, and if it were 3 hours, I would sign up for it right now because it's usually 4.
We were out there for 4 hours, right?
In Idaho, the last day I played, 2:45 for 18 holes.
How many guys in your
way.
group?
2.
Yeah,
Me and one other guy.
Yeah,
and
we had
just
3,
gunned
4
it.
hours.
We had 3.
Yeah.
We played 4 hours. So here's the counterpoint to it takes too long.
Okay.
It takes too long.
Yeah, right. That's the nice part.
The nice part is wait. I'm out the door at 7:30 in the morning. I'll see you at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Don't they
Pretty good way to
call it
spend
like
the day.
a good walk?
Good walk spoiled.
Something like that.
Twainism, I believe.
Thank God for that card at Journey, though. All that uphill, downhill.
Oh,
you wouldn't have made it.
You couldn't walk that place.
No way.
Are you a drinker on the golf course?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
but not when
you go worthy splash.
Yeah, I last time I played, I had one.
And
but
you guys were drinking
most of the time.
Transfusions.
Most of the time I play, I'm on my way here, so I don't drink if it's the day of a show.
Yeah. Are you familiar with a transfusion?
I don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, wait a minute. It's ginger ale.
Yes.
A spot of grape juice.
Little
splash.
Just enough to turn it pink.
And the alcohol of your choice.
And
lime.
And lime.
Yeah, no, I got the recipe on the
ice
radio.
or no
Somebody
ice?
gave it to me.
I had ice. I had ice.
Ice.
Yes.
And I would recommend I like to have a drink or two on the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a double.
Make it a double.
So it's just barely pink. If you make it with a single, it's more purpley. If you do a double, it's pink.
What's your liquor of choice?
I'm a vodka guy in that particular cocktail.
Yeah. What did you go?
Vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah. You see the vampire teeth on my neck?
He looks at me like, where has this been my entire life?
He said, welcome to the rest of your life. And he's right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So National Hot Dog Day, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. My question isn't so much ketchup or mustard. It's what goes into a hot dog?
I don't think you want to know.
I would like to know.
You know the old line, you don't want to know how the sausage is made.
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
You know all the things that you know? Like a chop, a steak, a rib, a wing. Like that's that. It's everything that's not
everything that doesn't make
and that's not
everything that
that's
I don't
not
know,
a rabbit hole you want to go down.
There's that John Candy movie from the 80s, The Great Outdoors,
right,
with Dan Aykroyd. And he orders hot dogs. He goes, you know what's in that? And I can't even say it on the radio, but it's lips and the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
What'd you say that when the lights come on Space Mountain in Disneyland? Kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
You see how it works?
When you see how it works, it's much less interesting.
And with some low bridges in there, too. Like those tracks are
what are we doing in here? Wow.
All right. You guys can talk about the home run derby or what do we call it? The swing off?
The swing off.
Swing off. Bring it in.
Sounds like something you can be arrested for.
What is?
Swing off.
Swing off. Yeah, probably is.
What were you trying to? You were saying earlier. You wanted to raw dog something. What was it?
I'm raw dogging my cravings.
Oh, his cravings. And I keep telling him you got to add your cravings.
As of right now,
yeah, because if you stick with the raw dog,
right.
then they accuse you of being on certain websites.
Yes. I have fasted for 18 hours and 12 minutes.
And what's the purpose?
Just
your intermittent fasting,
just to clear it out. So this is raw dog your cravings and.
I've been doing that lately, like that 1 day cleanse. It's great.
That's it. It does.
What is it great for?
Resets your whole body.
Like your GI or your brain or the whole thing?
Your digestive system. Okay. And like in Idaho, and again last night, because it was my birthday, I drank too much and ate too much dessert. Today would be a really good day for me to join DeMarco.
What did I tell you? I got crazy with the sugar.
What did you drink too much of?
Wine last night.
Red wine?
No, I'm a white guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at Michael. Does he know you're a white
guy?
Michael
white wine's
doesn't
fine.
even believe
that's
wine.
and he likes it because then there's more red for him.
Red wine hangover is the worst hangover that exists.
Michael doesn't believe white wine is wine.
I ate fish, so I was in my lane.
There you go.
Red wine hangover takes your eye with it, doesn't it?
Red
Right
wine,
through your head.
red wine hangover feels like you got hit in the head with an axe.
Right.
Yeah. Like I'd rather have a tequila hangover. Red wine is number one on the list. I need to find out if Michael puts ketchup on fish. That's your guys' assignment.